Live from Lawrence High School in Fairfield, it's time for the Fairfield PAL Hoop Classic at CentralMaineSports.com. Part of Central Maine's Home for Sports, 1160 The Score. Today's games are brought to you by Belanger's Drive-In in Fairfield. Big smiles, big servings. Boley's Famous Franks in Waterville, bringing back a classic. Carroll's Paving, residential and commercial asphalt paving. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan, where you go for antivirus protection. The Harry J. Smith Company in Waterville, serving the community for more than 100 years. Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 to 2025. Sheridan Corporation, building on our promise since 1947. And by Varney Chevrolet. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. Now, let's go live to courtside. Here's Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lawrence High School. We have moved over to the high school for the afternoon session here of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. On the score, Mike Violet, A.J. Knight, Sean Packard running our camera this afternoon as we move over here to Lawrence High School. And we'll start out with a boys matchup here. This is the last semifinal game on the boys side. We've got Fairfield PAL 1, the PAL Bulldogs 1, taking on Waterville. So Waterville and Lawrence with a battle here to get started. Waterville in the white, and on the floor now you see Lawrence in the blue. And we are ready to go. Waterville coached by C.J. McKenna, Lawrence coached by Trevor Woods. This is for a trip to the championship game.
Against Cony Rams, who already punched their ticket against Skowhegan.
Cony just won 36-25, I believe was the final. So here we go. Lawrence goes left to right, Waterville right to left. And the tip is controlled by Waterville. It's Sawyer Burse. Burse is going to go the wrong way and gets it over to the pass over, and the shot by McKenna is good. So Waterville off to a good start.
That looked like some confusion from both teams which way they were supposed to go.
Got to figure out right off which way you're going. So Waterville with the early hoop, and now a steal by the Purple Panthers. As it's picked off by Jackson Troxel. Now here's Burse. Burse, Roy steals. No, still there, does steal. He finished it off. Got it ahead to Stevens. Stevens up, counted and won! Kaya Stevens with a chance for a traditional three-point play.
How about that? Wait, that's what, second maybe we've seen in our 5 games?
I'm not sure.
This being game 10 that we have now done this weekend.
Stevens ready. Couldn't finish it. Rebound comes out to Waterville, picked up by Troxel. Troxel ahead to Burse. 2-2, Waterville and Lawrence. Burse goes in, the runner, no good. Little bit long, and the rebound taken down by Waterville. It's cleared. And here come the Panthers on the push and driving and hitting the shot for the Purple Panthers.
Lawrence.
For Lawrence. I've got my teams confused. Stevens, 4-2.
Stevens running with his hair on fire.
Kaya Stevens has all the points. Out front now for Waterville, Steffier. Steffier gives off to Troxel. Troxel carried.
Yep, that one got high, and he basically had that up there like a shot put.
So it goes to Lawrence. 4-2. We play 2 20-minute halves, running time until the final 2 minutes. Bringing it up for Lawrence, Colby Woods. Woods to the right. Woods stops, lays it off down low for Stevens, and Stevens is pushed.
No, they're going to get Stevens for the Heisman there.
Okay. The old Heisman move with the forearm.
Great in football, doesn't work so much in basketball.
Hold on, we get a shoe issue. Finally taking care of that is Avery McKenna. Here comes Steffier. Steffier to the right. Rolls around to pick. Steffier throws it up, no good off the glass. The rebound taken down by Proctor. Proctor scooped it over to Hotham. Now running it up is Woods. Woods to the right. Woods goes foul line right to Hotham. Hotham in with the ball low, and he double dribbles.
I got caught up. Steffier did a nice job. They're just eating up all the space defensively.
Waterville's ball. Here's Steffier. Can't play defense until half court. Steffier up top. Steffier on the right to Burse. Burse blows by everyone. Runner short. Rebound under the basket for Waterville is McKenna. And McKenna put to the deck. And he's going to the line.
McKenna on Mike Violet's do-it-all team. Or do-it-all team, because he does a lot of dirty work with the boards.
He's a dirt dog. Avery McKenna. Just off.
Solid looking shot.
One more for McKenna. 4-2 Lawrence. McKenna, second one, no. And the rebound comes down to Lawrence. It's Stevens. Stevens in a hurry. Stevens all the way. Stevens laid it up short, and he's fouled.
Nobody stopped the ball.
Simple as that.
Stevens got all the way to the hoop. Draws the foul there, trying to finally play defense late.
So Stevens to the line for the second time. 4-2 Lawrence. Nope.
In and out.
One more. Four to 2 it remains. Stevens ready, trying to change that. That one is short. Tries to get his own rebound. Can't, though. It's taken by McKenna. Stays 4-2. Avery McKenna. Lawrence by 2. McKenna almost lost it to Roy. McKenna now turns, drives, goes in, no good. Rebound is cleared there by Stevens, who's been all over the place here in the first 5 minutes. Stevens to Roy. Roy stops, fires, no good. Stevens with a rebound, of course. No good on the putback. Tries it again, no good on the putback. Stevens can't snag that one, but Roy can. Roy goes back out front to Woods. Lawrence with another opportunity. Woods slowed back to Roy on the weave. Roy goes in, the runner almost, it does go down. 6-2, Chris Roy with the runner.
How about that?
And a little bit of luck, too.
Caught a little bit of the inside of the rim and took just a good bounce.
4-point lead for Lawrence. 14 and a half minutes to go in the first half. The chance to play for the championship on the line. Steffier. Steffier drives. Nothing there. Lays it back outside to Troxel. And it was knocked out of bounds by Lawrence.
Stevens.
Grayson Breton is coming in for the Fairfielders, and Bennett Hotham is out. Breton looks like he's got work boots on. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. That's because he's going to put work in on the glass.
That looks like a pair of Red Wings rather than a pair of Nikes. A steal by Roy. Roy trying to go there on Burst. Burst shut him down. Left side pop. It's up and no good by Breton. And the rebound to Burst. Sawyer Burst. Right up the front. Now to the right. Through traffic. Lost it. Goes to his knees to get it. Tied up there by Woods. Got it away, though, smartly. The turn, the shot by Troxel. No good. Rebound Roy. Roy out of the shoot. Roy trying to ride LaPlante down court, and a foul.
And got a bump before the shot.
Inbounding situation here for Waterville. All right, coming in for the purple, or for Lawrence, coming in for the Purple Panthers, number 32, Adrian DeLenard. And coming out for the Purple Panthers, Carter LaPlante. Breton. Wide open. Guess who? Stevens. Nope, guess not Stevens. Guess
Proctor.
who? Chase Proctor.
They ran that play to death yesterday in the game we had with the Bulldogs.
Wide open 5-footer, yes.
All by himself.
So Proctor on the board. 8-2 Lawrence. Steffier to the right. Waterville needs a hoop. Popping out up top, DeLenard. DeLenard lost it to Woods. Woods off to the races. Has Stevens as a trailer. Doesn't need him, but he missed the shot. And the rebound to Waterville.
And Stevens then mistimed his jump, so he was coming down as it came to him, and it got deflected to Waterville.
Sawyer Burse up the right side, still 8-2. Burse hasn't knocked out of bounds. No, he knocked it out himself.
I think he kicked it, dribbled off his own foot.
All right, in for Lawrence, Makai LePage.
There's one thing I know about Makai LePage. He fouls, and he fouls hard.
All right, he's going to go in the front court. Roy will come back in or come back down, that is, and inbound it. 12 minutes to go in the first half, 8-2 Lawrence. Bulldogs playing on their home court, so to speak. Here's Breton. Grayson Breton has an opening, stops, probably should have taken the shot there, gets it right back though, now to Roy. Roy, never bashful, will take it, missed it. Rebound Stevens, back up and in.
Stevens having a heck of a game.
Sure is. He's the MVP so far.
Got a bunch of boards, 6 points, I believe. I think at least a steal, couple deflections. He's working on that 2020 game.
10-2, Lawrence by 8, their largest lead. Right side, Steffier.
Screener going down.
Now DeLenard, it's stolen by guess who, LePage. LePage, it rolls right over to Stevens. Stevens, foul line jump shot, that'll be short, and Breton saved it. Roy can't save it, it's out of bounds off Roy.
Breton kind of spiked that one down. Roy went after it, but couldn't get much on it.
So, ball belongs to Waterville. Steffier. Panthers need a hoop, down 10-2. Steffier to the right. Foul line right extended now. Trying to go on Breton, goes on the baseline, and he got pushed there by Breton. You're going to give him 2 shots there?
No.
Oh, okay, number 2.
Yeah.
My bad. Coming in for Lawrence, Knox Martin. Coming out, Stevens, who's been fantastic so far.
Instrumental in this good start for the Bulldogs.
All right, the inbound McKenna. McKenna somehow got it to DeLenard and held ball.
I'm not sure because that ref made that which is normally possession, but it's in the Waterville offensive zone.
Well, in any event,
double team maybe. Double team.
All right, it's going to stay with Waterville.
Yeah.
McKenna, an aggressive smack of the ball on the break. On the other side to Steffier. Steffier puts it up. No. Rebound weak side, bounces right there to Troxel. Troxel angles in, got tripped up. Breton tripped him.
They got to take part of that Fairfield gym floor with him.
And McKenna will inbound it yet again.
Like a little confusion on the inbounds here for Waterville.
McKenna. Into burst, stolen by Roy. Roy with the anticipation. Roy off to the races. Roy to the middle, throws it up, no good. Rebound to Waterville. Steffier came down with it.
Nice crossover by Roy. Left it short, though, on his layup attempt.
Steffier to the right. 10-2. Waterville again in need of a hoop. Goes back outside to DeLenard, and DeLenard is fouled by LePage.
They're going to get LePage late push.
Inbounding situation, sideline, Troxel. Back to Steffier. No, Breton stole it. Breton all the way, laid it up and in. All you had to do was throw it in the backcourt there. They can't go back there. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take it too. 8:41 to go. Lawrence off to a flying start. Bulldogs 12, Waterville 2. This is the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on the score.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
All right, 8:41 left first half, 12-2. It's all Lawrence so far. And out of the timeout, it'll be a Waterville ball.
Yeah, Waterville a little bit discombobulated. Reason for that timeout there.
All right, Steffier brings it up. Stop me if you've heard this before. Waterville needs a hoop. Steffier with a pick from Troxel. Drives around it. The runner, not there, but he'll go to the line.
Good take there. You're just a friendly bounce away from that being the and one.
So Steffier, chance to get Waterville on the scoreboard. Gabe has 2. Got it.
Drano.
All right, coming in for Lawrence. Bennett Hotham, and coming out, Grayson Breton. One more for Steffier. Good free throw shooter.
Hey, he's nailed that.
Got them both 12-4. In for the Purple Panthers now, number 20, Quincy Brittingham. And Brittingham in for Adrian D. Leonard. Also coming in for the Purple, well, he will next whistle, Carter LaPlante. Colby Woods, 12-4. Lawrence by 8, lost it on the dribble, picked up by Steffier. Steffier over to the right, outside to Burse. Burse drives, open look, throws it up, just falls off. Rebound, fought for. We've got a held ball, and that's going to go to Lawrence.
Nice look there. Steffier got to keep his head up. He had Brittingham wide open on the opposite side for a layup and just didn't see him.
All right, LaPlante comes in for Burse.
Stevens also checked in at that last dead ball for Lawrence.
All right, he, of course, has been the catalyst in the first half for the Bulldogs to have this 12-4 lead. All right, here's Colby Woods. Woods up the middle. Out on the right. The runner, no. Rebound on the weak side. Steffier pulls it out of there. Gabe Steffier. Zigging, zagging, foul line. Brittingham with it. Brittingham goes in, loses it on the dribble, goes out of bounds, off Lawrence.
LePage, I think, stuck a hand in there as he was trying to make his move.
6:20 to go in the first half. It's 12-4. Lawrence. LaPlante to put it into play, into Brittingham on a whistle. They're going to make him do it again, and they're going to actually say he stepped on the sideline.
Yeah, either that or I think he signaled the bounce. I think he bounced it out of bounds before it went back, or before it went to the player, basically.
One of those 3 options, or 2 options, or however many
inbounds
options.
violation.
Right. Woods. Stevens on the elbow to the cutter. The shot is up, no good by Knox Martin. Rebound on the far side. We got a race for it over there. McKenna going for it with Hotham. And let's see who won the race. I believe Lawrence won it.
That stays
or
here.
Lost it, I should say. Waterville tipped it last, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
All right, Lawrence's ball, putting it into play. Martin lobs it up to Stevens, and he can't run it down.
Just a little bit high. Good defense there as well from, I think it was Troxler. Challenged that one, just not to give up an easy one.
All right, Waterville ball. Panthers down by 8, 12-4. Here's Steffier. Steffier at the top. Hands it off to Troxel. Troxel lost it. Picked up by Colby Woods. Woods galloping. Woods lobs it over LePage. The smallest man on the court throws it up. No good. Just front rimmed it. He gets his own rebound, then he walks.
He tried to kind of turn there instead of drop stepping or using that pivot. He actually took 3 steps to turn all the way around. Nice pass though by Woods.
He must be a Leonard Skinnard fan. Give me 3 steps. Huh? He looks like a Skinnard fan to me.
No, he does.
Absolutely.
He definitely does.
Skinnard, the Outlaws, Marshall Tucker, all of those bands. All right, at the foul line, Troxel. Or check that, not Troxel, but LaPlante. LaPlante shoots, misses just off the back rim. LaPlante with his own rebound. LaPlante will try it again. No, that one front rimmed. Rebound, LaPlante comes away with it a 3rd time. Steffier with it now. On the way, the looping jumper, no good. Rebound, Waterville again with it. That's Troxel. Troxel under, up, and miss. That one's out of bounds. Off.
I think Lawrence.
Off.
Oh, really? Interesting. Off Waterville. I thought for sure Stevens was the last one to touch that.
Boy, Waterville had a lot of good looks.
Yeah, they did.
All right, Chris Roy back in for the Fairfield group. And LePage out. Also out for Lawrence is Martin. And back in for the Bulldogs too. Chase Proctor has got a hoop here in the first half. 3.5 to go in the first half. Lawrence out front 12-4. Colby Woods. Woods, right side Stevens. Stevens turns, looks at the basket, looking right into the face of Avery McKenna, and 3 seconds is called.
I think Stevens is going to have, or they're going to have some kind of action baseline, it looked like, but it just wasn't there. There's a miscommunication. Stevens kind of got stuck there, and then Lawrence gets busted for 3 seconds.
All right, 3 minutes to go in the half, 12-4. Waterville down 8 with the ball. Sawyer bursts. With a burst, the shot is up and in. Sawyer bursts with a fine drive and finish, 12-6. Waterville within 6.
He's got a nice quick first step, just hadn't had any friendly bounces. That nice job of kissing it up off the glass.
Up top now, Woods. Pick from Stevens. Woods, was that a behind the back? Wow, it was, but then he lost it after that to McKenna.
Yeah, he had Stevens on the roll who set him the screen, too.
Burst. Trying to do it again, shut off on the dribble and a foul.
And he's going to get pushed there on that move.
Breton back in for Lawrence. Woods out. Burst will put it into play. Actually, McKenna will put it into play. He's their put-into-play guy. He's their specialist when it comes to that. Into Chase Strayhorn. Not a Burst. Burst looking for help. Troxel provides it. Troxel drives, and did he clear out with a forearm? The Heisman.
No, they got blue for the push first. We can take a look at it here real quick. Nice finish. No continuation, though. Yeah, Charles. They got Charles for a little forearm right there on the small of the back.
All right, McKenna. Right there, Troxel wide open, and a shot way off. He was off balance, never ever came close. Rebound, Stevens pushes it up, and he is pushed himself by Troxel.
He had, I think he was a little bit out of control, but he had Breton with him there on the opposite side.
Coming back in, Colby Woods, a brief rest for him. And somebody's got to come out, and it's Stevens. 1.5 to go in the half. Grayson Breton will inbound. A lot of movement. They finally get the ball into Proctor. Proctor baseline. Proctor goes in, little bump.
Double team, I think.
Okay.
I think you get Waterville for double team. They ran that same action. Proctor, though, ran into his own guy. Otherwise, he would have been open under the hoop again.
So Breton on the other side.
And McKenna, nice job cutting that off.
So Holtham knocked out of bounds by Waterville. So, third time. Let's see. Breton on the break. Who's open? It's Woods. Woods runner, no good off the glass. Rebound boxed around, and Lawrence will retain possession. Holtham comes away with it. Holtham back over to Breton. Breton to Roy. Roy picked up by Burse. Sawyer Burse. Burse weaving around. The runner, no good, but he's going to the line.
He turns on the Jets, man. He can go.
He's speedy.
Nice job drawing the contact there as he slid into the padding there at the wall right there under the basket.
All right, so Burse, apparently you can choose. He's inside the foul line. Good.
Splash. Good choice.
12-7. Waterville quietly here has run off 4 in a row, and in games of this nature, that is significant.
That sort of feels like the Oceanside game we had a little bit earlier this morning, right? Oceanside gets out quick 6 points.
Burse, no roll on the second one. Punched around, kept alive there. Good job by LaPlante, but he can't get it. Woods does. 1 minute to go, 12-7. Lawrence by 5. Pass inside. It's picked off by Troxel. Jackson Troxel. Whoops, over-dribbled there, and he gave it right away to Bennett Holtham. Holtham with a clear lane to the basket. Burst back late. Shot no good. Rebound. Waterville comes away with it. LaPlante. 40 seconds to go. Carter LaPlante lost it there in the feet of Holtham. Gets on the floor and gets it. Pass is completed over on the other side to Strayhorn. Now baseline to Avery McKenna. 27 seconds to go. They dribble into traffic, and Kawhi LePage, low center of gravity there, and it paid off for him. LePage sees an opening to the basket, pulls up, no. Rebound to Roy. Lawrence retains possession, 10 seconds to go. Roy looks at the clock. He's aware of it. He's a point guard. That's your job. Roy drives in, baseline, left side. Proctor fills it. Buzzer, end of half. So Proctor breaks the 4-0 run. It is halftime of this matchup between Fairfield and Waterville in the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. The score at the break is Lawrence 12, Waterville 7. Back after this.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Sean Packard, all back here at Lawrence High School. Folsom Gym as we get ready to roll a very quick halftime because they're behind time-wise.
Yep.
So here we go. Steffier with the ball. It's 14-7. Going out to the break, I said 12-7. Proctor's shot made it 14-7, traveling on Steffier.
Hey, real quick, Mike, obviously we thank all those that watch us and support us. Central Maine Sports, all social media, Central Maine Sports on YouTube. But Tammy Knight commented, said, hey, Mike, serendipitous hearing you call out my grandson's name. We worked at TVL in the 80s.
Wow. Whew, that's like almost 40 years ago.
Just almost 40.
Yeah, I think it's coming back to me now. Wow. Talk about a blast from the past. Tammy from TVL. Whew, I'll have to throw that one to my old partner, Eric Leinbach, and see if he also can remember. Who's her grandson?
She did not specify.
Okay.
Let me ask. I'll ask.
All right, there's a turnover there by Waterville. It's Lawrence's ball. Bulldogs up 14-7. 19 minutes to go, second half on their home court here at Folsom Gym. As we wind down, last semifinal matchup, winner here plays for the title in the game after the next game. Colby Woods to the cutter, to the basket. Proctor hits the bottom of the rim. Waterville, Troxel with the rebound. Jackson Troxel over to Burse. Burse poked away, foul on Roy.
Roy, nice poke there, but it's always a give and take a little bit there because he catches some body there as he tries to finish that action.
Waterville inbound it to Burse. Burse lobs, looking for Troxel, ends up right back in Burse's hands. He throws it up, misses the shot. A foul called. He ended up on the deck. And I think he's going to end up at the line, too.
2 shots. I was saying before, as you pointed out, the little mini run that the Waterville went on, sort of feels like the Oceanside game. Lawrence kind of got off to a quick start. It was, 10-12 to 2 to 4? And then Waterville chipped away that Oceanside game we had earlier with the girls. They got out to a quick 6-0 lead on Winslow, and then Winslow kind of grinded it to a halt.
All right, Burst missed the first one. One more for Sawyer Burst. No roll. Rebound Stevens. Stevens hustles up the right. All the way, Stevens the runner. No. Rebound Roy. That's not his area. Land of the Giants. He gave it off instead to Stevens. Stevens missed the shot, and Steffier gets it over to Burst.
Waterville got to work on stopping Stevens. A lot of times he just runs straight to the hoop.
Troxel right of the key. Turns, goes to the basket. Got blocked there by Woods, and the loose ball picked up by Stevens. Here comes Lawrence. Stevens carried it.
A turnover there, Lawrence. Might get a legal defense as he's still in the backcourt. But turnover there for Lawrence. Again, Waterville still struggling a little bit on offensively, but hasn't let this one get away yet.
Here's Burst. 14-7. Waterville down 7 with the ball. They go to Troxel. It ends up back in Burst's hands. Burst can't get it to go down. Rebound loose, put back up by LaPlante. Now a shot by Steffier is no good from the left of the key. And the rebound is Stevens. Stevens to the middle. Stevens galloping all the way, and a big collision, and dominoes fall, and everybody's okay.
Oh, to have young joints.
And
people
at the line, Stevens.
Up under.
I know. Makes me cringe just to watch it.
Every time. We saw it a couple times in the boys' games yesterday, and everybody was fine. But, man, you just see an ankle get rolled up, and you shudder a little bit because you shiver, because you know what that feels like. And I don't bounce up if someone rolls into my ankle like that.
Stevens missed the first one. All right, coming in for Lawrence Knox Martin. Martin will come in for Bennett Hotham. One more for Stevens. Still 14-7. Still 14-7, but the rebound fished down by Proctor. Another opportunity for Lawrence. To Stevens. Stevens to the basket. It's no good. Rebound Steffier. Steffier right up the front. Hesitation dribble. Behind a pick. Goes foul line right now, to the baseline to LaPlante. LaPlante makes it to foul line right, and
double team.
Illegal defense.
Yep. In the NFL, that's called just all the time. Yes. You're like, hey, what's that flag? Yeah, it was illegal defense.
Sure.
What did he do? He tackled him.
All right, McKenna. Into Steffier. Steffier on the baseline. Steffier under the basket. Steffier laid it over to LaPlante. Now back to Steffier in the corner. Steffier guarded by Proctor. Steffier circles away from the pressure. Throws it up from 10. No good. Rebound right back up and in. Avery McKenna.
Right there, doing the dirty work.
Makes it 14-9. Waterville hanging in there. Here's Roy. On the right to Stevens, to the cutter, Woods. Woods lays it in. Great play by Lawrence. Excellent passing.
Gives Stevens an assist on his already loaded stat sheet, but very well done.
Ooh, Steffier showing off the dribbling skills. Goes between the legs.
Let's see a three.
I want one. We saw young Brathwaite, Isaiah Brathwaite, the Cony coach, his son hit a three in the game we were not doing prior. Runner doesn't go for Burst, but he's going to the line. He hit a three.
Tried to get another one up for you, too, before the game was over.
Yes, he did jack another one up, but it was off. All right, Burst will shoot the free throws here. Trying to close this gap, 16-9. Got it. 16-10. All right, LePage in for Lawrence, and coming in for the Purple Panthers is D. Leonard. All right, one more. Colby Woods is, well, I thought he was coming in. He's not. Second one by Burst. Got it.
Burst, I think, 4 for 4 from the line.
He's perfect, 16-11. Roy goes on the elbow to Proctor, driving LePage. LePage throws it up, and he walked.
Yeah, it was another nice play. LePage was open, but he struggled on the gather. So that took an extra second. Then the defense recovered. He took steps.
All right, Burse walking it up 16-11. A lot of time to go. 12-35. Burse to Troxel. Back to Burse. I don't know how many times that has happened accidentally here in this half.
At least 3.
The rebound off the miss, no good. Stevens galloping. He's got speed. His runner banks in. He's been the player of the game so far for Lawrence. Kaya Stevens.
Open court. He is on fire, and he's got that bankboard floater down.
18-11. Lawrence by 7. Their largest lead's been 10. Burse in traffic. Banks. No. Rebound. Guess who? Stevens. Galloping. Stevens by Troxel. Slowed down by Steffier. Steps back. Fires and hits.
Stevens has got, I think, 10 now, and I believe he's got to be close to 10 rebounds.
It's Stevens' world. We're all just living in it.
And what a big run in a game where Waterville struggled to consistently score.
Burse lobs it over on the right for D. Leonard. He goes baseline. Throws one up from 10. No good air ball. Stevens with a rebound. He's going to get started. Stevens flying up the left side. The runner, that one's way off. Offensive foul. Somebody make a call.
No, he gave him the block.
He gave him the block.
I thought I was with you. I thought that was going to be charge. So Proctor doing his best Stevens impression, going to go to the line.
Yep. So that was Proctor. Chase Proctor at the line to shoot 2. Proctor ready. Knuckleball is good.
How about that Proctor, though? Unlike most of the kids we've seen, he doesn't jump.
All arms.
That one, he just muscled up there like the more advanced levels do. There maybe left a little bit.
And there's no spin on his ball. It's a knuckleball. Second one off, rebound Burse. So the lead is 21-11. It's a 10-point game. Ball taken away. Proctor, lead pass for Stevens. Stevens blocked by Steffier and fouled by Steffier.
Stevens going to go back to the line again. He having himself a heck of a game.
Coming down to 10 minutes left. At the line, Kaya Stevens. Got it.
Drano. By my count, they have 22 points and Stevens has 11 of them.
22-11. Hotham back in. Proctor coming out. One more for Stevens. That one, not so much. 1 out of 2. Gets the lead up to 11. Waterville's got work to do. Need to play some better offense. Steffier. Troxel comes out. Can't get it to him. And a steal by Roy. Roy with Troxel to beat. Pulls back. Fires. No. Rebound bounces out to the foul line. Waterville's McKenna comes away with it to Burse. Burse drifting up. Trying to beat Roy. Lost it. Kicks it back outside Steffier. Steffier, now to Brittingham. Brittingham right in the face of Roy, and Roy shakes that off. He was ready to go off to the races, but a whistle was blown.
I think illegal defense. You're going to say double team. I think a little bit unfair for that Lawrence defense because Roy was just standing there and the ball hit him in the face.
Roy is a dirt dog.
How about his anticipation on a couple of those passes?
He's a player.
Looks like a cornerback going for a pick 6.
There's a kid in 5 years or so we might see him playing on the JVs. Steal by Breton. Breton, who's not bad either, banks it in. There's a lot of basketball acumen there for number 1. 24-11. This is the largest Lawrence lead of the game. 13 with 8:10 to go. Steffier, an opening, takes it. Doesn't make it, but he's going to shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, nice job. He actually got a screen on his defender from another Lawrence player. He's able to turn the corner there and draw the foul. This, again, last semifinal game of 2, obviously, semifinals. Winner of this plays Cony in A little over this game plus an hour because the girls' championship's next.
All right, Steffier hits.
He's a good free throw shooter, too.
Yeah, he's good. All right, back in for the Purple Panthers, number 27, Carter LaPlante. Troxel out.
Jackson Troxel is Tammy Knight's grandson.
Okay.
So the young man that just took a seat.
He's a player. Timeout, 7:21 to go in this one. Right now, Lawrence in control. Bulldogs 24, Waterville 13. It's the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on the score.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
7 minutes, 21 seconds left, and Waterville ready to inbound it. And suddenly a whistle just as that was about to happen. C.J. McKenna and...
That was the confusion.
Trevor Woods are having a laugh about it. All right, Lawrence with the ball. Here is Breton. Breton over the timeline. Lawrence with the ball. They lead 11, 24-13. On the elbow to Stevens. Stevens traveled. Waterville needs quick hoops. Down by 11.
Get the turnover. Get the turnover there. They got to start the run.
Yep. Right side burst. Burst with a burst, and he banks it in.
Tell you what, he gets just a little bit stronger in his legs. He hits there because he's had that look a bunch. He's going to be dynamite on that drive baseline.
Yep. He's got some definite skills. All right, Lawrence trying to answer. Stevens lost it in his feet and hugging that ball like it's a teddy bear. There is McKenna.
McKenna's on my all-glue team.
Here's Burse. Burse runs right into LePage, and LePage takes the punishment and takes the foul too.
Now they're going to get Steffier, I think, on an illegal screen, actually.
Really?
Yeah. LePage ran into Steffier. Steffier maintains he was set, but the ref does not agree.
So it is Lawrence's ball. Colby Woods back in there, number 40 for the Bulldogs. Picked up by Burse. Blows by him. Burse catches up and off the glass and in for Colby Woods.
Nice job, too. Brittingham was on the wing defender there. Got a hand out there. Nice job splitting through that and going high off the glass.
26-15. Waterville in deep trouble. Got to score. Steffier curls in, throws it up. There he is.
Nice job. Nice little curl.
26-17. It's back to single digits, 9. Now Waterville needs stops. Woods out front. High post on the left side to Proctor. On the give, it's up and no good by Martin. Loose ball, Steffier. Steffier hustles it up. Crosses over. Goes back outside to Brittingham. Gets a pick from Steffier. Can't use it now, Burse. Burse tried to cross over there on Woods. Lost it on the dribble, and it's scooped up by Proctor. Proctor hustles. Proctor all the way, has a clear lane to the basket, banks it in.
Nice job switching hands there, too, to hit that up off the glass.
28-17. It's back up to 11. Steffier goes on the elbow to LaPlante. LaPlante's shot is short. Rebound out of the shoot there is Proctor. Proctor flies up. Proctor throws it up. Front rimmed it. Rebound Burse. Burse off to the races. Burse shut off by Woods. Good D there by Woods. Then he blows by him. Throws it up. Tangs on the rim. No good. And he runs down his own miss. Now Burse weaving back outside to Brittingham. 4 minutes left. Brittingham on the right block, no good. It hit the side of the backboard. Loose ball scooped up by Proctor. Proctor off to the races. Man, this one's turned into a track meet. His shot no good. Now Burse is going to be off to the races. Burse flies down. The runner banked it too hard. Rebound boxed around, and coming away with it for Lawrence is Martin. And Woods, the old man, i.e. his coach, wants a timeout. And finally he gets it.
That was some antics to get one.
That took some gyrations and antics to get that timeout, didn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Finally he got it. We'll stay right here. 3:32 left in this one. It's 28-17. Gives us a chance to thank our sponsors. Bowley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic. Harry J. Smith Company, serving the community for over 100 years. Belanger's Drive-In, big smiles, big servings. Computer Improvements, where you go for antivirus protection. By Varney Chevy, experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. By Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 through 2025, and by the Sheridan Corporation.
Yeah, Mike and I were talking halftime. One of the complaints the Waterville coach had in the first half is there was a play he was trying to get a timeout, didn't get it, then there's a turnover that went the other way for Lawrence for 2 points. And it's just this building. It is not quiet in here regardless of how many people you have.
Yeah, you can't hear. You finally did. Lawrence, no harm, no foul. And putting it into play is Breton. Breton back to Woods. Woods over the timeline. Lawrence need not be in a hurry. Of course, 3rd and 4th graders have a difficult time grasping that concept. Martin missed the shot. Rebound Burse. Burse off to the races. It goes to Troxel. Now to Steffier. Steffier on the elbow. Reverses. Finds the open man Burse. Burse, nice dribble. Yes! Sawyer Burse put a star beside that one.
Nice little crossover, too.
28-19. Waterville within 9. That was nifty. Woods all the way. Got it on the roll.
Problem is, like you said, Mike, Waterville's starting to find some points. Now they're not getting stops.
Can't let them answer. You can't trade baskets. Steffier to Burse. Burse drives to the basket. Shot is too long. Rebound on the weak side to Hotham. Now to Woods. 2:20 left.
Coach Woods giving the pump the break sign. We'll see. Like you said, 3rd and 4th graders understand the concept.
Yep, let's see if Bennett Hotham pumps the brakes. Count it. Yes, count it in 1.
How about that? Contact on Hotham. Way to finish through. You're going to see Steffier bumps him there. Hotham doesn't take a step or drive and finishes it so he can get 3 the old school way.
All right, McKenna coming in for Waterville, and Roy back in after getting popped in the face with the ball for Lawrence. And also Little LePage coming in too, Makai LePage. At the line here, Bennett Hotham trying to finish off a 3-point play. Does.
Not only does he drained that free throw.
All right, checking out for the Bulldogs, Martin. 2 minutes to go. Burse. Waterville down 14, largest lead of the game by Lawrence. Burse lobs it to no one in particular. It goes right into the hands of Hotham. Hotham fell down, so it's a travel.
Yeah, unfortunately for Hotham there, one of the 2 players hit him. One of them's his own teammate, so I think that kind of took away the contact. Instead, he gets called for hitting the deck.
LaPlante will impound it under the Waterville basket.
Oh, LePage.
LePage snuck in there and stole it. Some thievery from young LePage. And LePage bumped by Burse, and loose ball to Troxel. Troxel driving. Troxel runs into Breton. Ball ends up out of bounds, they say. Last touch by Lawrence. So McKenna. Breton ready to defend that inbound, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think even the ref had a chuckle about it.
And a pass stolen by Roy. Some thievery there by Chris Roy. Roy, he not going to slow it down. Takes it to the rack, misses the shot, and he's going to the line. Stall? Are you kidding? My name is Chris Roy.
Yeah. Well,
I don't stall.
I was just going to say, no idea, but he's playing for Lawrence, so I'm going to guess Chris Roy probably related to Patrick Roy from the football team.
Could be,
And they're Chris Roy, obviously significantly smaller here, but he's built kind of the same way, right? They're little compact tanks.
No good. You must mean Preston Roy.
Preston Roy, excuse me. Yes, that's who I was talking about. Preston Roy.
Roy misses the first one.
But, man, again, just you saw it there. He does a nice job reading passing lanes. Sees the pass coming and steps in front of it.
One more for Roy. 1:23 to go. Lawrence up 14. Chris Roy. 3 dribbles. A spin. Another dribble. A dip. Launches. No. Still got good form, though. Rebound. Tussle for it on the baseline. And it is out of bounds off Waterville.
Stay with the Bulldogs. Another chance to just run some clock, though. If it gets in the hands of Chris Roy, he's going to the hoop. Can't
They're
stop
all
me, Coach.
going to the hoop, believe me. Martin to put it into play. On the break, Roy's open. Going to shoot it. No good. Rebound, stick back right there, Hotham.
Nice job. Hotham is actually open on the backside. Thought they missed him, but does a nice job. Nobody puts a body on him. He cleans it up.
35-19. Steffier wide open and going to the basket. LaPlante shot won't fall for him.
Just bad luck. Great pass there by Steffier.
The rebound to Martin. Martin now to Roy. Chris Roy out front. To the basket he goes. The runner by Roy didn't get the roll. The rebound to Brittingham. Gotta hurry. Brittingham over to Steffier. Steffier inside from 3. Just a little bit long. Rolls out of there. Lawrence with the rebound. 30 seconds to go, and the Baby Bulldogs will advance to the championship round. Pass down low to Breton. Breton putting that shoulder down. Offensive foul.
That ref was pretty quick on
He
that
made
one.
no secret of it. I'm going to dip the shoulder and drive. I'm going to treat my defender like a blocking sled.
100%.
All right, Steffier down to 15. Passes deflected by Breton and stolen by Breton. Breton off to the races. Breton stops on the baseline. Breton back outside to Martin. Stolen back by Waterville. Panthers going to have to hurry to get a shot off, and that's it. Strong second half by the Lawrence Bulldogs, and they win it going away. The Bulldogs beating Waterville 35-19, and they advance to the championship game. Coming up, our not next game, but the game after that.
Yep.
Scheduled start at 4 o'clock, but of course we're behind. But right now, that's it for this one.
3. You're scheduled at 3 because we're done at 4.
You're right, exactly. 35-19, Lawrence beats Waterville. Wait a minute, we're going to the championship round on the girls' side next on The Score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Anderson. Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids.
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 in 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Sean Packard, the gang's all here. We're live at Lawrence High School as we move on to the championship round now of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. The girls will get started here. And in this one, we've got the Lawrence girls, I'm going to call them, against Oceanside. So Lawrence and Oceanside ready to rock and roll.
So that means that the Bulldogs vanquished Dexter. So we do not get the Mata versus Kluge matchup.
All right, on the tip, it'll be Dennis and Egan. Or will it? Nope, Egan's going to step back in the circle. Lawrence in the whites, Oceanside in the light blue. Ball in the air, tip is controlled by Oceanside. And immediately it's ahead to Galkowski, and Oceanside scores right off the bat. They lead it 2-0.
Be interesting to see if Lawrence can use their size advantage to kind of wear down Oceanside, especially get a lot of rebounds.
Here's Beck being chased by Breezy Dowdy. to Dennis. Dennis's shot high off the glass, no good. Egan with a rebound, outlet to Mata. Mata can handle it as good as anybody. Knocked away from behind by Beck, though, and it's out of bounds.
I started to lose control of it. Nice job by Beck. Allows their defense to get settled back in here in the half court.
All right, Mata will put it into play on the baseline. Oceanside with the ball, leading 2-0. This is the championship game. Pass into Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy lost it, stolen by Beck. Actually, more accurately picked up by Beck. Beck all the way down to the baseline. She's got the forearm there, and that's going to be a foul. A forearm on, she literally had it right on the chest of Mata.
Yeah, and what caused the foul is specifically for the ref. Mata did a nice job walling up, and then when Beck really tried to shove her, the ref said, no. Yeah. Offensive foul.
All right, Mata brings it up 2-0, her team in the lead. Mata whips a pass on the right to Egan. Baseline wide open is Dowdy. Dowdy throws it up from 10, no good. Weak side rebound, that is, cleared by Charlotte Robillard. One and done for Oceanside. Beck takes a trip to the right. Mata there to greet her. Kennedy Beck tries to go back outside. That's actually going to end up in Galkowski's hands. Now driving, it's Maloney. Maloney puts it up, off the glass and in. Dennis.
Turnover either way for Oceanside, because if I think Lawrence touches its backcourt, but that you want to at least touch it and make it a dead ball situation.
Exactly. That's the key right there. Here's Beck. Lawrence needs a hoop, 4-0 Oceanside. Beck takes a trip to the left, lost it. Stolen by Maloney. Maloney up the right side. Maloney all the way down, galloping to the baseline, and on the baseline, lost it right there. Stepping in was Letourneau, jump ball. Lawrence has the arrow.
Yeah, Maloney had Mata wide open for a layup, just missed her. Kind of got down there in the thicket of the bigs for Lawrence, couldn't see past them.
17.5 to go, 4-0 Oceanside. Kennedy Beck. Beck to the right. Beck all the way down, shut off there by Maloney. Tries to go back outside, ball intended for Morse, and it's picked up by Dowdy. Dowdy now to Mata. Mata to the foul line. Mata lobs it down low, banked up and in by Galkowski. 6-0. Lawrence wants a timeout, as Tiffany Morse has seen enough. 17:05 to go in the first half. A good start for Oceanside. Mariners 6, Bulldogs nothing. More in a moment on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
All right, Tiffany Morse calling a timeout, stopping the bleeding, or trying to anyway, down 6-0.
And need to find some offense. They're trying to run that ball screen for Beck, but Oceanside doing a nice job shutting it down baseline.
Up top, it's Morse. Morse to the right, blindsided by Mata, and the ball ends up in the hands of Maloney. Maloney takes it to the right. She is shut off there, now to Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy dribbled it off a foot. Dowdy comes up with a loose ball, though, back up top. Mata just on the foul on the three-point line, missed the shot. And it's out of bounds off Lawrence.
Yeah, I think off the foot there of Letourneau. That was nearly your three, Mike.
Close. She was standing on the line. Quickly into Egan. Egan missed the shot. Weak side. Ball is run down by Galkowski. Can't save it.
Nah, try to reach out there.
They're going to say it's out of bounds off Beck.
Oh, yeah, that is interesting.
They agree.
Out of bounds before Galkowski got a piece of it.
They stick with the call, so Sadie Maloney will inbound it. Maloney looking, got it to Dowdy. Dowdy to the foul line, stops and pops, no. Rebound far side, scooped up over there by Morse, and here comes Morse. Morse to the right, all the way down, shot out there. Egan not only blocks it, she picks it off in midair, ahead to Mata. Mata to the basket, Mata lays it up, missed the shot. Breezy Dowdy back up, no. Dowdy with it again. Dowdy blocked on the play, but a foul is called on Letourneau.
Egan, there's plenty of people that do it, but the highlight I remember is Jordan with the Wizards went up and just pinned it against the backboard. That's basically what she did. She just grabbed that ball out of midair.
Breezy Dowdy at the line. Short. She's going from the full distance.
Now Lawrence got a size advantage, but the speed of Oceanside on defense is just disrupting any ball movement.
All right, Brooke Kidd is in for Lawrence. Second one by Dowdy, way off. That didn't hit the rim, so it's a dead ball. And it'll go to the Bulldogs. Coming in for Oceanside, Ella Chamberlain. Sitting down for Oceanside is Galkowski. Dennis back in for Lawrence.
Dennison in as well for the Mini Mariners.
Yep, Chloe Dennison. All right, circling over to the right side, Beck. Shut off there by Mata. Gets inside, gets the ball up and in. Turning and hitting was Letourneau. Lawrence is on the board.
Nice job there. High pass from back over the defender. Letourneau with that size advantage.
6-2. Mata, some tricky dribbling. Mata, foul line, stops and pops air.
Nice dribbling there, but a tough shot there, especially that Dennis stepped out to her on the drive.
14 minutes left in the first half. 6-2. Oceanside in front. Here's Kennedy Beck. Makes it all the way down on the wing. Down low to Dennis. Dennis struggles to get a shot up, and before she did, a jump ball was called.
Nice job there. Egan stepped to that immediately and tied it up.
Egan will bring it up. Egan to the foul line, lobs it over to Dowdy. Dowdy wanted to shoot, taken away from her though. Good defense by Letourneau. Now a loose ball. Dowdy is on it. We've got another jump ball. Lawrence will win the possession arrow battle here.
Nice defense there by Beck also. First, as the rule is, first man down, first man to the ball.
So bringing it up for Lawrence. Beck, 6-2. Bulldogs down 4. Beck angles to the right, tipped away for the moment by Mata. Beck with it again, goes by Mata on the baseline. Mata fouls her.
Beck does have a size advantage. You got to watch. She keeps that arm down, then I think she can push a little bit like you saw there, and Mata gets called for the push in not really retaliation, but on the other side.
All right, Sydney Maloney back in. Also in for the first time, Oakley Oshblound, or OA as we like to call her. Pass in for Dennis, intercepted, and lost out of bounds by Galkowski.
A kid missed Letourneau there, cut wide open to the hoop.
And that one to Dennis. Dennis to the basket. Dennis tries to go up, got fouled. Free throws for Dennis.
Waiting to see the call there. Maloney got called for the contact.
2 shots. Dennis banks it in.
That'll work.
6-3.
Going sort of the same way that last Oceanside game, right? They get off to a blistering start, and then the game kind of just grinds down.
Dennis, no good. She was over the line anyway. So 1 out of 2. 6-3 it stays. Here's Mata. Mata to the middle, almost lost it on the dribble. Lobs it over to Galkowski. Galkowski goes into a double team, and that is an illegal defense.
That's the call there. Break there for Oceanside because Galkowski lost it a little bit, and I think that's what the Lawrence coach is asking for. But double team the call.
So Maloney will put it into play. On the baseline, Maloney into OA. OA back to Maloney. Maloney got it out on the sideline to Dennison. Now back to the top. Curling around, it's Galkowski. Galkowski's shot from 10 is no good. The rebound is cleared by Jordan. To Beck. Beck ahead of the pack. Kidd up, no good. Rebound to Jordan. Jordan's shot. Somebody might have gotten a piece of that, and Mata out of the shoot. Look out. Mata slowed down. Good job there by Letourneau to slow her up, and then as Mata was cutting in, a foul is called.
They're going to Beck there, I think, for the hand check, basically.
All right, coming in, Egan, Dowdy, and also for the first time, Addie Maloney. Mata's going to come out. OA will come out. And also out is Chloe Dennison for Oceanside. And that's an illegal defensive move there by Letourneau.
Yeah, they're going to get her for stepping across the line.
All right, quick pass into Egan. Egan up, no. Back on the other side, up, yes. The field goal by Lydia Galkowski, 8-3.
Big cleanup bucket.
Breaks a modest 3-0 run by Lawrence. Driving left side, Beck. Beck inside to Jordan. Jordan has it tied up. Exposed the ball there, and Sadie Maloney all over it.
Yep. As I said, card in the post send. You're big. Keep the ball high.
Caden Stewart comes in for Lawrence. Checking out is Aaliyah Jordan. 9.5 to go. Vera Egan, fourth grader. Lobs it off to the top now to Galkowski. Galkowski to Maloney. Maloney fouled. That is going to go on Letourneau.
Hugging your opponent to steal the ball. Not a legitimate defense, turns out.
Nope.
Good sportsmanship, maybe. Not good defense.
All right, the pass into Egan. Egan's runner doesn't go. Egan with her own rebound, doesn't go. This time, Dennis had the rebound, then it was lost out of bounds by Lawrence.
And Egan's had that look a couple times. It just hadn't gotten him to fall.
And the littlest of the little, Leah Moore, comes in.
One of the toughest screeners, though, we've seen in this tournament.
Fearless. High motor. That's the scouting report on her. Egan exposed it, tied up there. Great D by Beck, but a foul was also called in the process.
I think that's one of those things where just ref's discretion. I think that was close to a jump ball, but instead Beck got called for the contact.
All right, Morse in, Beck out for Lawrence. Inbounding situation for Oceanside. It's Maloney. Maloney lobs it. There's Dowdy. Dowdy back to Egan. Egan lost it. Egan lobs it back out. Galkowski. Galkowski up over Dennis. No, off the front rim. Rolled on the other side. Galkowski gets the ball back. Accidental offense. They'll take it 10-3.
2 straight buckets for Galkowski. Came the exact same way, cleaning up the O board on the backside.
Morse. A pick. Rolls around it. Stops and pops. It's good.
Splash.
Aaliyah Morse, a fourth grader, hits. It's 10-5. Dowdy goes around Dennis. Dowdy off the glass. No. Rebound fought for. Got a held ball. And this is going to go to Lawrence.
Actually, just for clarity, Mike, because they're not going to give up the jump ball. He argued Lawrence had possession there, so it became illegal defense once that was established.
Works for me. Top of the circle, Morse. Morse looking for more. It's up. It's too hard. Rebound is at the feet of Dennis. She rolls around, has it, and got it over there to Morse. Or to Moore, I should say. And Moore is called for traveling. She rolls her eyes.
Oh, that a little bit of same team there, but watch this. Watch how Dennis is able to control this ball. Nice use of feet here. You see that brought to her. Then Egan's going to get a monster stuff right there.
All right, Dowdy. Back out to Egan. To Maloney, to Egan. To the top. The shot there by Galkowski is way short. Egan saves it, and it's run down on the far side by Morse. So not much of a possession there by Oceanside, and here's Morse. Morse lobs for Dennis. Dennis blocked by Egan, and it's all ball, says the ref.
I think it was.
And here's Galkowski. Galkowski around the defense, and a foul before she was about to dish the ball off.
The one thing Egan's got to be careful of is it's one thing, I think, to be up there with your hand right and block. She's coming in volleyball spiking some of these, and it wouldn't take much for a ref to say it's a little bit over the top right and then start calling just based on the body reaction.
5:50 to go in a half. It's 10-5 Oceanside. Pass into Egan. Egan blows by her defender, lays it up and in. Hung up there and then fell in. 12-5 Oceanside by 7. Whistle. I have no idea what this is about.
I believe, Mike, if I understand correctly, there were 6 Oceanside players.
Were there? Okay. You can only play with 5.
So I believe what's going to happen
taking the hoop away?
Not only, I think they're just going to redo it, basically.
Okay.
So they're going to wipe the basket off.
So no basket.
Oceanside will inbound again.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're set. So it's Lawrence's
just
ball.
kidding. They're gonna wipe it off, and the infraction is they lose the ball.
Okay. That makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Seems fair to me. Here's Aaliyah Morse. 10-5 it is. An emphatic no basket. Morse rips the ball away there from OA. And finally 5 seconds is called.
Yep. Nice defense there by OA. Nearly got a steal, but sticks with it. And that 5 seconds just never stopped. So forces the turnover.
Back it goes to Oceanside. Here's Mata. Mata between the legs. Just for the heck of it. Mata stops. Mata pops. Mata hits.
Gets a little help. That one deadens on the back of the rim.
Yep. That 2 or 3 inch space that's there from the back of the rim to the backboard. Driving is Morse. Mata gets a hand on it, steals it. Mata off to the races.
She's got OA.
Emily Mata. Down to OA on the block. Back to Mata. Mata wide open 10-footer. No.
Oh, she held that follow through. She
sure
wanted
did.
it.
Kidd with a rebound. Kidd blindsided, and OA illegal defense.
Yep, double team. She got pincered basically between Mata and OA.
4:19 left. Maya Morse coming in. She's a second grader and appropriately wears number 2.
Making sure. Still just 10 players out there. There's still 10.
5 and 5. All right, looking to put it into play. Kidd right there wide open is the littlest girl on the court. Moore missed the shot. We got a jump ball. Stays with Lawrence.
Nice recovery. Mata got there just in time to alter that shot a little bit.
I really want Leah Moore to score. All right, the inbounds pass picked off by the long arms of Egan, but then Egan threw it away. Hustling down to pick it up, Morse. Maya Morse makes her presence known. On the drive, it's Aaliyah Morse.
Double team. Mata shot the gap there, but there was, and to use a football analogy, it was almost like a chop block because she was being physically guarded by someone else.
Pass into Morse. Aaliyah. We have Aaliyah Morse and Leah Morse. Aaliyah weaves through, stops inside the foul line, in trouble, got to do something with it. Mata reaches in, and then finally 3 seconds is called.
Yeah, picked up that dribble right in the paint. You better get rid of it and move.
Into the game for Oceanside, Ella Chamberlain, number 12. Mata goes through everybody. Mata under, up, and no. Rebound is cleared there by Kidd. Kidd to Morse. Aaliyah Morse steps back, fires no good. Leah Moore almost got that rebound. Now it's tied up, and it's going to go to Oceanside. 2.5 to go. It's 12-5. Sub-City. And ACR making her first appearance in the game. Eliza Colby Rolfe. She had a good game in the game we had over at the junior high.
Couple of O-boards, couple putbacks actually,
Yep.
not just offensive rebounds. Few steals too. Really good stretch in that second half in particular.
Coming down to 2 minutes to go. Breezy Dowdy.
Dowdy waiting for the coach's call.
Dowdy kind of over-dribbled, exposed the ball, tied up, and traveling is called after Letourneau gained possession. She rolled over.
Yeah, that's the problem. ACR cannot believe the call.
All right, inbounding here, it's Sadie Maloney.
She doesn't draw a tough defensive matchup. She got Mata.
Into Mata. Mata back to Dowdy. Dowdy in trouble. Mata comes over and helps her out. Mata on the line. It's blocked. Did ACR block
she
that?
got a
All right,
piece
give
of
her
it.
a block. And out of the shoot now, it's Morse. Aaliyah Morse shut off by Mata. That ball exposed. We got a muscle tussle, and Going down is Morse. Mata reaches out to help her. It's going to stay with Lawrence.
She had ACR on the backside open, and I got a feeling if she kicks that to ACR open from the shoulder, that's going up.
Dowdy pass looking for Morse. It's deflected by ACR. And now finally jumping on it is Mata. Mata got it away to Galkowski. To Dowdy. Dowdy, open lane to the basket. Up too hard. It rolled off the rim, and it's out of bounds off Lawrence. All right, coming in for the Bulldogs, Robillard and Beck.
Ref was waiting for Robillard,
right.
and
Like,
Robillard was...
Come on in. I said come on in. Come on in. Don't wait. Don't overstay your welcome. Maloney into Dowdy. Dowdy, it rolls off a foot, and it's run down, and unfortunately, Mata didn't get it, but ACR does. She takes the jumper and hits the heck with a layup.
She stopped and cranked the open jumper on the fast break.
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to go for a layup. I'm going to stop and pop from 13. And she knocked it down. I love it.
Yeah, she gets the steal and jumper now. Oceanside, that one rolls out of bounds. Lawrence chance here to put together a little mini run.
Yep, 12-7 after the ACR jump shot. Here's Beck. 45 seconds left in the half. Beck launches, no good from the right baseline. Rebound saved. Volleyball back by Letourneau. Goes back into the hands of Kidd. Under the basket, the shot up, no good by Letourneau. And out of the pack with it, here is Galkowski. Galkowski all the way, under up and no good.
Maloney had Mata way up in front. Maloney's like, what are you doing?
Beck with 18 seconds to go. Here's Beck to the right. Down on the pivot, Kidd. Kidd turns, misses. Rebound slapped away from Galkowski by Dennis.
Illegal defense.
Yep.
That possession established. 9 seconds left here for the Mini Mariners.
Yep, you had to give it up. Into Mata. Mata recognizing she's got to hurry. Mata stops, was going to put it up, and then fumbled it. Ball is loose. Best thing you can do now is just cover it and make sure Lawrence doesn't get it, and that's what they do. And that is the first half. We got a good one. Score at halftime of this Fairfield PAL Classic matchup. The score in this girls' championship game: Oceanside 12, Lawrence 7. It's halftime. Back after this on The Score.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
The Oceanside Mariners on top of the Lawrence Bulldogs by a score of 12-7 here at halftime of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic Championship game. And we are set to go as they're speeding things up here to try to catch up.
Yeah, 10-3 basically in our last championship game between Cony and Lawrence on the boys' side. Supposed to take place roughly at 3 because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, I believe they'll probably have a short little ceremony after this game where they'll hand out the trophies.
All right, it'll be an Oceanside ball at midcourt. Maloney will put it into play. Goes to Dowdy. Dowdy takes it right to the elbow, gets tied up immediately, and of course we get our umpteenth held ball of the tournament.
Which should go to Lawrence. This jump ball should go to Lawrence because obviously the possession was
started out with Oceanside.
Yeah, that's how it's determined.
That's an easy one. We don't need an arrow for that.
The problem is the arrow didn't move right away, so I think that was the confusion.
All right, Morse at the top. Picked up by Galkowski. Mata gets a hand in, almost knocked it away. Now to the right. Morse a little out of control, goes to Dennis. Dennis stops. The shot was blocked from behind. Loose ball, Mata. Mata head up. Mata lobs a pass over to Dowdy. Ends up in the hands of Egan. Egan right to the basket. Egan's runner, no good. And the rebound is taken on the weak side by Letourneau. To Beck. Kennedy Beck. Works it to the left. Ooh. Fell down. Bounce pass back outside, and a foul is called as she was on the deck.
As she chucked that off to Morris, Dowdy got a piece of the forearm there trying to swat at it. Game's still very much here for Lawrence, despite really kind of just one offensive spurt for him.
Beck will inbound it on the baseline. Beck into Dennis. Dennis trying to back in, and she had it taken away by Egan, but it goes right to Beck. Beck with a shot, no good, and the rebound on the weak side, up no good. Now Dennis with it, no good. This one's out of bounds, and it's out of bounds off Oceanside.
Lawrence has got size. It should be something they can take advantage of. The speed of Oceanside just bothered them.
Still 12-7. Beck into Dennis. Dennis, that forearm. Where these girls, everybody's forearming everybody. Where did this?
I think, don't you learn that as a kid, right? So to make sure you don't play with the offhand, you learn to lock the offhand.
I don't know. If I'm a coach, I might start tying the offhand behind their backs.
That's true. I know in lacrosse you learn, obviously, because we learn eventually to create a one-handed, so that's what you learn. You got to lock that offhand.
Dennis, no.
Because I know I think it was the Dexter team, we saw what they did is when they're dribbling in fast break, they're actually grabbing up near the top of their jersey.
Second one is on the way, no good. Rebound saved by Egan. Egan to Dowdy. Dowdy ahead looking for Galkowski, tipped away, but it's picked up by Galkowski. Actually, it was intended for Maloney. Now here comes Lawrence. Down the right side, it's Aaliyah Morse. Morse, and
out of bounds.
Dribbled it on the sideline.
Regardless, that was going to be a turnover because Morris, I think, also would have gotten busted for the Heisman at the end there.
All right, here is Mata. Mata to the right. Stops on the wing, and illegal defense.
Yeah, double team, I believe.
Cannot do.
Beck had her, and Letourneau came over because of where she drove. So a little bit of a break for Oceanside because Mata was kind of stuck.
Maloney inbound it. Wide open Egan. Egan from about 15, no good. Rebound, weak side, Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy runs it down. Dowdy baseline. Dowdy goes in. Dennis shuts her off. Back on the blind side. Letourneau took it away. Morse for Lawrence. Still 12-7. Bulldogs with the ball, down 5. And hitting her is Maloney as she comes out and hits Morse.
Still very much there. No points scored. 4 minutes gone.
Inbounding situation for Lawrence. It's Beck to Morse. Morse gets a pick, stops, a little slide there. They'll let that go. Dennis with a shot. The bank, it's good. The bank rolled out, then the bank. 12-9, it's a three-point game. Oceanside by 3. They have led all the way. And driving is Mata. Mata missed the shot. Rebounds out of bounds off Lawrence.
And I think that's the case again. Letourneau and I think Beck both going after that one actually knocked it out.
Maloney to inbound it. Mata. Mata inside the foul line. Runner way too hard. Rebound Dennis. Now Morse right up the top. Now to the right. Going on Maloney, and offensive foul is called. There's that forearm again.
Yeah, they gave her a few different chances at it. She got away with, I think, one last possession, too. There, they finally got her for it.
Back it goes to Oceanside. Mata. Mata, a whistle.
I think you're going to get Letourneau for a push. Yep.
About to come in for Lawrence, Brooke Kidd. Kidd will come in for Morse. Also coming in is Aaliyah Jordan, or she will next time. Maloney into Egan. Egan back to Maloney. Maloney circles foul line, circles to the right. Baseline, Dowdy's open. Dowdy should have taken the shot. She did not. Instead, the ball tipped away by Kidd. Now here comes Lawrence. Kidd to the foul line. Stops, lobs it inside for Dennis. Dennis turns, too high off the glass. Dennis her own rebound. That one's in. It's a 1-point game, 12-11.
Championship between your 3rd and 4th grade girls squad, boys and girls tournament.
4-0 run by Lawrence to start the half. And that's illegal defense.
On Oceanside, actually. Yep. Credit to Lawrence. I thought they were going to get Lawrence for a double team instead. Lawrence was able to force the turnover and then get it against Oceanside.
All right. Change here for Oceanside. Dowdy is out. Owe is in. And walking it up for the Bulldogs is Beck. Beck to the right. Beck drives. Shut off by Galkowski. Shot Dennis right now. And Lawrence with the lead. Their first of the game. 13-12.
Doing work in the post.
Driving is Mata. Mata's runner, no good. A whistle and a foul called on Lawrence, and 2 shots here for Emily Mata.
Dennis and Beck had a conversation there. Dennis letting Beck know, that's your guy.
So a 6-0 run by Lawrence to start the second half, and they have their first lead of the game. Mata at the line, no. So the best she can do is tie it. One more for Emily Mata. Second one in and out. And the rebound traveling. After picking off that rebound, Robillard fell down. It's a walk, and it goes back to Oceanside.
Now Lawrence unhappy with the call, but I believe Beck ran into Robillard.
Every possession important now. Driving is Egan, and back in front is Oceanside.
There's your exclamation point on that statement you just made, because you forced a turnover, now you give up the lead.
14-13. Every possession is important. Here's Beck. 1-point game. It's the title game. The stop, the pop, no good. Rebound Egan. Egan floats the pass up to Mata. Mata has to retrieve it. Mata ahead for Owe. It's picked up by Kidd. Brooke Kidd. Excellent defense. Kidd up the left. Kidd trying to go inside. Ball is tipped. Owe on it. And she got it away to Mata. Mata blows by Dennis. Mata all the way. Got it on the layup. 16-13, 4-0 run now by Oceanside.
Biggerstadt starting with the defense. Egan gets the tip there. Owe gets it to Mata, and then Mata just blows by everyone.
Here's Beck. Beck works it to the right. Beck drives. That's a travel. They're not going to be that forgiving that close to the basket on a walk like that. Yeah. All right, subs back in for Lawrence. Caden Stewart. Out is Dennis. Also back in for Oceanside after a brief rest was Breezy Dowdy. She's back in the ball game.
Morris also here, late substitution, Mike, for Beck.
Yep, Aaliyah Morris in. 10.5 to go, 16-13. Egan blows right by Jordan, lays it up, it won't go down. Rebound comes down to Lawrence, it's Robillard. Now Morse. Morse to the right, almost ran into Stewart. Morse stops, Morse pops, Morse banks it in!
Tough shot.
16-15.
Back to 1.
Oceanside by 1, it opens up for Mata. Mata gets it right back on the layup. Lawrence lost her.
Not a good idea to not know where number 4 is for Oceanside.
Right. 18-15, right up the gut, it's Morse. Veers off to the right, Mata fouled her.
That's an easy call. I wouldn't have missed that one.
All right, couple of subs for Lawrence. Moore comes in. Also coming in is Molly Letourneau. Lawrence's ball, Leah Moore.
Someone got to sit down. Or, never mind.
1, 2, 3. Yeah,
I was going to say.
They do have 6, and Stewart says, was I supposed to come out? I wasn't sure. We're 5-on-5. There's no power play here. Inbounds pass, and it's stolen by Dowdy. Ends up being a jump ball, and it ends up being Oceanside's ball.
Yeah, heads up play by Moore. Unfortunately, got to get it in. Otherwise, it's a turnover at 5.
Coming down to 9 minutes to go. It's a 3-point game. Dowdy to the right. Back outside to Mata. Mata ball fake. Mata goes baseline. Knocked away. Mata back with it. Pass back to Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy in traffic. Dowdy picks it up. Throws it up. No good. Rebound back up by Galkowski. No good. Rebound. That's traveling, unfortunately, there on Letourneau. She got the rebound, but then fell down.
Yeah, got tangled up there with, I think, again, her own teammate.
Dennison into Egan. Egan blows right by Robillard and lays it in.
Clutch bucket from the Oceanside big there.
Vera Egan makes it 20-15. It's back to 5. That's what it was at halftime. The shot right side is up, no good by Morse. Rebound and fouled on the play. Molly Letourneau's going to the line.
Big opportunity here for Lawrence. Chip away. This Dennis going to check in here between free throws.
All right.
Unless she's in for Letourneau, obviously.
Letourneau at the line, shooting 2. No. And Dennis will come in. Also coming in is Chamberlain for Oceanside. Dennis comes in for Robillard. And Chamberlain comes in for Chloe Dennison. One more free throw, and Letourneau decides to step inside the foul line. And that one banked up, no good. Rebound to Galkowski. Oceanside with the ball on a 5-point lead. Lead pass down low. Chamberlain missed the shot. Rebounds out of bounds, touched by no one, so it'll go to Lawrence.
A nice look by Mata. A little bit late, but Chamberlain was able to catch it. Problem is that she kind of turned and fired all at once.
Lawrence's ball. Down by 5, 7-10 left in the ball game. It's the championship game of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. And a foul is called on Breezy Dowdy. Her father, the coach, says, hey, that was a forearm clear out there.
It was. It was.
Lawrence's ball on the break. The lob to Dennis, never made it through. Knocked out of bounds by Oceanside.
Yeah, nice job by Galkowski to stick with her.
Kidd will inbound it. To Dennis, never made it through. Knocked out of bounds again by Galkowski.
Had more open on the backside.
Yeah, looking deep. That's where you got to go. Somebody's got to bust open deep. Instead, it's Dennis in the corner. Dennis, taken away by Mata. She stripped and stole it and saves it on the sideline, but now needs help. Egan comes over. Egan to Dowdy. Dowdy on the go. Dowdy run into, doesn't let it worry her. Shot almost went. And the rebound is taken down by Lawrence's Molly Letourneau. 6:10 to go. 5-point lead for Oceanside, 20-15. Pass left side, open is Kidd. Shot is good. Brooke Kidd closes it to 3.
Nice job. Oceanside got caught lurking. Kidd was able to turn with a lot of space and bank it in.
20-17. Mata throws it away. She threw it right to Kidd. Kidd galloping. Kidd lost it. Mata got back and stole it back.
She's dribbling 1-on-4 too. Doesn't help.
Mata angles in. Mata got hit. And the foul's going to go on Morse.
On the deck, obviously, but taking some contact right there. She tried to split the defense.
5:25 left. Lawrence brings in Morse, ACR.
And Maya Morse.
Yep. The second grader into Egan. Egan stops, fires long. Rebound far side Dowdy. Dowdy to Mata. Mata Stops. Little 10-footer. Short. Off Dennis's hands. And it just went out of bounds. They say it went out of bounds off Maloney, saying it just got her fingers.
Yeah, the ref very quick to explain the tip there because obviously Dennis was the last to get a touch, I thought, but he was very quick to say tip.
All right, Lawrence down 3 with the ball, 4:40 to go. We have seen an overtime game, a sudden death overtime game today where first hoop wins, and Winslow won that game. And here we've got traveling called.
Beck stopped right at the cup and then was looking to ditch it and should have just went up with it.
All right, here is Mata. Emily Mata, 4th grader, to the right. Dribbles by ACR, stops, and Dennis stripped it and took it away from her. She exposed the ball.
Nice job by Dennis.
She exposed the ball. Beck stops, throws it up, no good off the side of the backboard, out of bounds. It'll be Oceanside's ball. All right, subs coming back in, Robillard and Morse, Aaliyah Morse.
Coach Dowdy, ACR taking another very short moment there.
Yep, Maya Morse, I think she might have hurt herself again.
Coach Dowdy talking to the ref there between a timeout, I think probably warning about that forearm.
3.5 to go, pass right side Mata. Mata stops, pops, no good. Rebound is going to be out of bounds off Oceanside.
I think Letourneau got a piece of that.
All right, timeout called here by Tiffany Morse of Lawrence. We'll take it to 3:23 to go in this one. It's the Fairfield PAL Hoops Girls Classic Girls Championship game. The score is Oceanside 20, Lawrence 17. More in a moment on The Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
All righty, let's reset it for you. 3:23 to go in regulation. It is Oceanside 20, Lawrence 17. Out of the timeout called by Tiffany Morse, the head coach of Lawrence. The Bulldogs with the basketball. Kennedy Beck inbounds it.
Chance to draw something up here for a bucket to potentially tie this.
Here's Morse with a 3, which would be something that I've wanted, and actually I should have gotten by this point today. All right, Dennis turns, no. Rebound, and
inline ref called blue ball. Said Galkowski got possession.
All right.
Yeah, so illegal defense.
I've wanted a 3, I've needed a 3, yet I haven't gotten my 3.
Well, still time. There's still time.
Mata. And out front, a foul on Letourneau.
I got it for a reach.
Possession foul, sideline inbound.
Championship game.
2:35 left. Maloney, back to Mata. Mata, left of the key to Galkowski, goes in, goes up too hard. Rebound, Egan off the rim, and the rebound nicely done by Letourneau. Lawrence with plenty of opportunities. 2:20 to go. Beck inside. Ball is taken away by Dowdy. Pass intended for Robillard, and Breezy Dowdy able to get the steal. Dowdy throws the shot up. No good. Rebound on the far side. There is Robillard. One and done for Oceanside.
Well, it's another chance to cut into this 3-point lead.
2 will make it a 1-point game. A 3 will tie it. Mata all over that. Gave it away now to Letourneau. Letourneau's shot goes in, but it won't count. Hit the top of the backboard. That's out of play.
Well, not just the top of the backboard, right?
Hit the support.
Yeah, caught the support, which is automatically out of bounds.
The degree of difficulty on that is high.
Yeah, she calls that. She's giving out H's to everybody in the game of horse.
$1:50 to go in regulation.
This just reminds me of a rule that I think should be more widely used in sports. If it looks cool, it counts.
But who defines cool? Do you know it when you see it?
I thought that was cool. But
all right, Mata lays it in. Will it count? No, the foul out front. Mata almost had a chance to finish the game off there. but they rule the foul out front. So a possession foul inbounding situation here for Oceanside, and Breezy Dowdy will put it into play. Breezy into Egan. Egan shut off, back to Dowdy. Dowdy almost lost it, throws it up and in! Breezy Dowdy from the right baseline. It's 22-17.
Big
it's 5.
bucket.
That's a huge hoop. Two-possession game.
Lawrence had, 3-4 cracks to chip
more
away
than
at
that. Morse down on the block to Robillard. Robillard turns. It's too long. Rebound. Back up and in for Lawrence. Molly Letourneau makes it a 3-point game again.
All right, nice job by Dowdy here to start. Taking the time, crossing half. Well, never mind.
What a Mata. These girls can't play slow. Mata to Egan, almost stolen, loose ball, goes back to midcourt. It was tipped, so it's not a backcourt. She needs to pick it up.
Mata doesn't
know. It's not a backcourt. She thought it was. Now it ends up a jump ball, and Lawrence will get it.
Yeah.
You have to feel bad there for Mata. She didn't know that it was tipped.
As you see the replay, that ref in the background saying it's tipped, but it's so loud in here, Mata couldn't hear it, so she was content to let it roll. Problem is, Mike, the thing, and again, third and fourth graders, but the thing is, if it's not going to roll to bounce, touch it and make it a dead ball.
Right. All right. Ball to Beck. Beck. Egan knocks it out of bounds.
Nice play by Egan. Regardless, gives Lawrence a chance to chip into a 3-point lead again.
51.1. Beck. OA right there, ties that ball up. Still loose, though, and it comes away to Mata. Mata in a track meet against Robillard. Weaves around her, lays it up and in! Emily Mata finishes off Lawrence with that driving layup, makes it 24-19, back to a two-possession game, and she's got a free throw coming.
How about that, going basically the length of the court and getting the and one.
You got a replay on that?
I just showed you.
All right.
I got you, buddy.
That was pretty. Emily Mata with the takeaway and the driving layup.
Such a clutch bucket.
40.7 seconds to go. Mata pounds that ball into the floor. The shot is no good. It stays at 5. Lawrence has to be quick. Here's Beck. 24-19. Beck all the way. Tries to shoot over Dowdy. No good. The rebound picked up in there and fouled is Jordan.
Now Beck had Jordan open on the backside. Immediately missed her, but Jordan able to clean it up, draws the foul.
So Aaliyah Jordan shooting 2. Lawrence has an opportunity here to score with the clock stopped. Got to have these 2 free throws. Aaliyah Jordan shooting 2 from the line. Nope. Stays a 2-possession game. One more. Shot by Jordan off the front rim. Rebound to Mata. Who else? Mata over everyone to Dowdy.
Dangerous pass.
Yep. Dowdy stops, Dowdy pops, Dowdy misses. Rebound comes out to who else but Mata. Mata fires a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Robillard, but only 10 seconds to go. Beck hustles it up. Beck with 5. Mata almost stole it. Down low, it goes through the hands of Jordan. She can't handle it. The time has run out, and Oceanside has won it.
Yep, Lawrence going to be kicking themselves. Had a couple of several chances when it was 3, but clutch play by Mata to get that and one.
All right, final score in this Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic Championship game. Oceanside 24, Lawrence 19. We'll come back and see the trophies awarded after this on The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone and Stove in Oakland.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
All right, we're back here at Folsom Gym where it's time to award the ceremony, so I'm going to be quiet and talk like we're covering a golf tournament because their PA system isn't working, so let's listen as best we can. Lawrence coaches coming out. Tiffany Morse.
What a good game we had, too, for the championship. Arguably, I think one of the closest.
Outstanding. All right, so the runners-up medals. The dejection of a second grader.
That's how I'd feel, too.
It's not easy being 7. ACR.
I think ACR was hurt, by the way, during the game. Her dad was down talking to her.
Yep. Little Leah Moore, backpack in hand or backpack on the back. It's bigger than she is.
That's factual.
Round of applause for the runners-up, the Lawrence Bulldogs. And now the Oceanside girls, the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic champions.
For the 3rd and 4th grade level.
For the 3rd and 4th grade level. Let's make that clear. We have 5th and 6th in 2 weeks.
Yes. Boys and girls again.
Emily Mata.
Again, clutch bucket for her to get that and one.
Breezy gets a hug from her dad. Away.
Who came up with the steal that led to that and one.
Sadie Maloney. Lydia Galkowski. Chloe Dennison. Addie Maloney. And Chamberlain, whose name I can't remember. All right, there's a big trophy right there. So congratulations to the Oceanside 3rd and 4th grade girls, the 2024 Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic champions. The boys are up next, our final game of the day. It is Cony in this championship game against Lawrence, and it's coming up after this on The Score.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow. How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades. And Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts. So your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, Manufacturing Manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
All right, a girls' champion has been crowned here at the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. That's Oceanside. Time to crown a boys' champion. It's the Cony Rams taking on the Lawrence Bulldogs. The Rams in the red, the Bulldogs in the blue. And we are ready to go. It's Conrad on the tap against Proctor. And it's controlled by Lawrence. Roy flies up. No fear from Chris Roy, and the ball is out of bounds, but a foul is called, and Roy immediately is going to the line.
That'll work. I know we haven't had a chance. We haven't had a broadcast with Cony on yet. We've been able to see them.
But we haven't broadcast one of their games until now.
They fly.
Roy's shot is no good. One more for Roy. Chris, a fourth grader from Albion. Whoops. He faked out his own guy, Proctor, there. Proctor with a lane violation, so Roy won't get a second attempt.
That will conclude that trip to the foul line.
So 0 for 1. And here comes Cony. It's Carson Powers.
That's a good name.
Powers on the right to Conrad. Conrad way too hard off the glass. Loose ball, back. Literally on his back, Josiah Shannon. And it ends up being
a jump ball,
so it's going to go to Cony. Right open is Rowe, off the inbounds pass, and Rowe hits, and Cony draws first blood. They lead it 2-0. Braxton Rowe right there.
Well drawn up, all by himself.
All right, up top for Lawrence, it's Powers on the give and go to Roy. Roy missed the shot. He had a great look at it. Rebound, Conrad. Conrad whips it up. Powers able to come away with it. Powers to Price. Price, guarded by Powers, gets it back out to Rowe. Roy, a row on the drive to Powers. Powers misses the shot. Conrad's putback is good.
Nice
4-0
by the big man.
Cony with the early lead. Colby Woods over to Roy. Roy stops, fires, hits! Fearless.
Tell you what, Roy said, if we're going down, we're not going down because I'm not shooting.
I'm Chris Roy, Mr. Man, and I'm jacking this one up. Powers with a shot. Dead fish up there. The rebound is back up. No good. Rebound over to Price. Price fills it.
Nice job by Conrad there to pull that into the weeds and then kick that out to Price.
6-2. Cony with the early lead by 4. 17:20 to go in the first half. On the right side, Woods. Woods over and a foul as stumbling there was Hotham.
Price with the body.
So it's a Lawrence inbound. Hotham. Looking, finally got it in to Proctor. Proctor turns, misses. Conrad with the rebound. Conrad, right up the middle. Over on the right to Powers. Shot is up, no good. Rebound weak side. Actually, that's Powers with the rebound. The original shot was by Price.
Yeah.
Cony's got their names on their backs, which I appreciate.
Yeah, cleared because I big bold letters too.
Yes, how about that?
I like that.
Easy to see. Here's Roy. Roy trying to loop a pass inside of Proctor, stolen by Conrad. Boy, Conrad is big.
Man,
he is hard to get by.
He's playing well to start.
Nice pass inside, under up, no good by Price or Powers, one of the two.
I think it was Rowe.
All right, Rowe. So where's Rowe?
It was a nice pass from Conrad there, but Rowe left it short.
I'm sorry.
That's what we're a team. It's teamwork.
Here's Woods. Woods over to Roy, and he and Rowe collide, and they're going to say it went out off Rowe. So that's a break for Lawrence.
Break for, like you said, break for Lawrence, but Roy as well, because Roy immediately was like, all right, I'm dropping back on D.
All right, Breton comes in. Checking out for Lawrence is Hotham. Pass in the backcourt. Smart play there by Hotham to get it back, or Proctor to get it back to Woods. Woods over the timeline. Woods to the foul line
nice
to Proctor.
pass.
Give and go. The shot by Breton way short. The play was right there. Breton just not a great shot to finish it. Rowe in three-point land.
He thought about it.
I know, over to Powers. Powers on the right. There's a three on the way, no good. Rebound off the head of Roy. Taken away from him by Rowe. Rowe shoots it. We've got two Rows out there. The shot no good. Rebound held ball. This is going to go in the other direction.
Yeah, Archer and Braxton Rowe.
Six to 2. Cony with the early lead, just a little over 5 minutes in. Woods threw it away.
Woods should have kept going with that.
Yep.
He had space right there in the middle of the paint.
Here's Conrad. Conrad works it to the left. Now goes in. The shot is no good, and a foul is called.
Nice job drawing the foul there. Dribble across over to get to the hoop.
So, at the line, Easton Conrad. Very tall fourth grader. Conrad hits.
Nice.
7 to 2.
No rim at all.
Third grader Quentin Brathwaite comes in. He's the son of Isaiah Brathwaite, the head coach at Cony. Saw him hit a three in the earlier game.
Yeah, what I was trying to recommend Brady is I remember Brathwaite, but obviously he being a third grader, I don't think he played last year, so there's got to be another one.
Got to be an older brother.
Yeah.
Conrad hits.
So we might actually see him in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Another Brathwaite.
8 to 2. Colby Woods.
Stevens wide open. Nobody's taking him.
They try to get it to him, but it's late, and it's easily picked off there. Defensively, Powers makes the play. Great pass to Conrad. Conrad blows the shot. The rebound back up and in, though. And a timeout is called. Trying to see who made that basket.
Oh, I believe it was.
I can see him. He won't turn around for me so I can see his number. Now, some of the Cony players have the numbers on the front and the back. Some of them don't. And he's one of the ones who doesn't have it on the front.
My guess is Archer Rowe. That's what my guess is.
All right, timeout called by Lawrence, down 10-2. They scored to make it 4-2, and it's been a 6-0 run by Cony since.
Doing a nice job. Conrad, a very skilled player. I know he missed that layup there, but a nice job by the team following up. But, man, that pass to him, threading the needle. But he's done a little bit of everything. He's got a bucket, definitely a bunch of rebounds. Nice job running the offense at times, too.
All right, 13:23 to go in the first half.
All right, Mike, which one?
It was Rowe.
Archer Rowe. I got it right.
All right, here's Chris Roy. Roy pass. Boy, that had no chance to get through. It didn't, but it bounced right out smartly to Woods. The runner by Roy, he almost knocked it down, but he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, Roy can be on my team anytime. You can play a little bit with fire, but
he's a little dirt dog.
I want a player who says if we're down, it's not going to be because I ain't trying.
He's a little dirt dog. Missed.
Off the side of the rim.
All right, coming in for Cony, number 0, Arlo Wing. And coming in for Lawrence, Knox Martin. One more for Chris Roy. Got it.
Splash.
10-3.
Oh, Brathwaite in as well for the Little Rams.
Yep. And he's not very little.
No.
And he's a third grader. Brathwaite goes around one man. Breton collided with Conrad. Then the ball came out. And it's picked up. Driving is Stevens. Stevens, who had a terrific game in our previous game in Lawrence, on the drive is fouled there. And he's getting shots.
Yeah, he had a real hot first half. I think he moved. He was in the starting lineup, I thought, in that one. But I think he came off the bench this time. Maybe just quiet and I missed him.
All right, at the line, Stevens rolls in.
That'll work.
10-4.
Speaking of Brathwaite, checking it for Cony, I believe Coach Brathwaite.
Yeah, he was here for the earlier game.
Yeah,
he's still really,
I think he's sitting over there,
rehabbing from a terrible knee injury, and apparently there were some complications after the surgery. And he is still not really able to get around. Had a brief conversation.
Oh, that's right, because we were here at that game, and they were down to their third coach.
Yep. Second one is no good. Brathwaite with the rebound. Brathwaite's picked up by Breton. Breton with Brathwaite to beat. Brathwaite harasses the heck out of him. Breton comes away with it, or Roy does. They say all ball. Brathwaite with a long touchdown pass down court for Powers, and Powers loses it out of bounds.
I tell you what, Chris Roy, if I'm a Lawrence football coach, I'm telling somebody, get him into DB camp because he breaks on the ball.
Oh, absolutely. He's a little force, man. All right, passing to Wing, and he's blocked by Roy, and then Roy is called for a foul. I loved me some Chris Roy.
Again, if you're going to foul a shooter, make sure they don't make the shot. But yeah, we had the Lawrence semifinal game. Obviously, they punched their ticket to get to this championship game. But if you're not paying attention, you'll watch a pass happen, and Chris Roy breaks on it like a corner that's baited it and is to the house.
All right, one more for Wing. Got it. 11-4. Cony by 7. Here's Breton. Grayson Breton over to Roy. Roy drops it off on the left sideline to Proctor. Now back out front. Martin lost it off his foot. Martin got it back. Martin then exposed the ball, tied up, and Bryce Pushard comes away with it. Bryce Pushard is 40. We have him listed as 33.
Got it.
Down low to Powers. Powers trying to go over Stevens. Can't, now to Conrad. Conrad works on Proctor. Conrad elects to bring it out in three-point land. What's he got on his mind? He's going to take a 2 inside the line. It's just off the front rim, and Stevens with the rebound. Stevens hustles. Stevens all the way. Brathwaite blocked him but fouled him.
Nice job by Stevens. Brathwaite kind of showed there, took a swipe, as you see there mid-court, and then no one else stepped to him. So Brathwaite has to take the foul to stop the easy layup.
So Kaya Stevens with 2. 11-4. Cony by 7. Stevens ready. Front rimmed it. All right. Rowe coming in. That's Braxton. He's going to come in for Conrad. One more for Stevens. Nope. Front rimmed them both. Rebound Powers, and it rolls over to Rowe. Stays 11-4. Rowe rushes up, pulls it back. Now to Pushard. Pushard a ball fake. The runner. Good! Bryce Pushard makes it 13-4.
Count it.
That was Purdy. The lead is 9, largest lead of the game for Cony. Here's Roy. Roy in, won't get the roll.
Nice
Brathwaite
shot.
with a rebound, breaking away Pushard. Pushard trying to angle to the middle, shut off by Breton. Back to Brathwaite. Brathwaite banks it too hard. Rebound up and fouled on the play is Rowe. Check that, Powers. What were you going to say?
I was going to say he had a man on the opposite side, but Pushard keeps his head down when he dribbles.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Carson Powers shooting 2. Hits.
Cony doing a nice job from the free throw line here in the first half.
All right, Roy coming out. Also coming out is Proctor. We got Little LePage out there, and Colby Woods is out too.
Powers, Roy getting some coaching here from the Lawrence coaching staff.
Riley Collins comes in for the first time for Cony. Pushard will come out. Second one is no good. And the rebound to Stevens. Stevens, nice dribble inside. Runner is up. It won't go.
That's a nice crossover. Almost got the N1.
Almost got it to fall. So Stevens at the line. Shooting 2, 14-4. 6:40 to go in the first half. Aya Stevens, 4th grader from Benton. Nope. That one was short. Coming in for Cony, Archer Rowe. Coming back in for Lawrence as well, Chase Proctor.
I think Powers taking a seat.
All right, one more for Stevens. All the way, got that one. 14-5, the Cony lead is 9. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Quentin Brathwaite, we'll call him Q. Q drive, shot no good, rebound to Rowe. Rowe, back outside to number 0, Arlo Wood. His jumper is no good. Weak side rebound falling down on the play, Riley Collins. There was another Q that played on this court for Mike McGee a number of years ago. Quincy Lancaster, who was a marvelous point guard for Mike McGee and the Lawrence Bulldogs, helped them win a state championship. He was called the Q. I ran into Q a couple of years ago, too, at a family wedding that I did of his. Great to see him again. Had some great games on this court. He was on the 98 team that won it all,
Wow.
I think.
If you're wrong, I'm sure someone will text you to let you know.
My memory's not as good as it could be. Brathwaite for 3. Ooh. I almost got my 3 there from the Q. It's no good. Looks like Q's my only hope.
He hit, like you said, he did hit one earlier. We just weren't broadcasting.
All right, here's Little LePage. Look at him. Little LePage goes in. Shot's no good. Rebound to Brathwaite. Fearless. Kawhi LePage.
There's some gunners on this Lawrence team.
Not shy. All right, pass over to Wing. Wing goes in, loose ball. Comes back out with it. Wing bumps into Woods. Back to Rowe. Now to Brathwaite. Brathwaite takes a trip in. Runner didn't catch anything. He saves it, though. And a scrum for it under the basket. It'll stay with Cony.
Actually, that coach called for possession, and they actually heard it, but said no possession, which I would agree with. I don't know how you determine who has possession of that mass of bodies.
All right, we got Conrad back in for Cony. So the two big guys, Brathwaite and Conrad, in the lineup for the Rams. So some possible mismatches here. Pass whipped out. That's okay. That's still an all right ball. Rowe throws it over to Conrad. And Conrad up over the timeline.
Nice pass.
Conrad to the cutter, and we got a foul as Kawhi LePage ran into Price. And Price will go to the line.
Nice pass there from Conrad. Also, I figured I'd let you know, Mike, that you're calling him Q. Coach Conrad for Cony also calls him Q because you're shouting some instructions to him there on that inbounds.
There you go. Great minds think alike. All right, Powers coming back in. That's Carson Powers. And the Q, Quentin Brathwaite is out. 3 minutes to go in the half. 14-5. The shot is up. It is no good. Rebound contested. Cony comes away with it. That putback is no good. Conrad with it. Another chance here for Cony. Conrad to the cutter. Powers, That's a hard pass. He handles it and hits it.
That was a laser. Nice job by Powers to not just catch that, but then to keep going. No one for Lawrence in the inbound.
A fastball and a timeout is taken here by Coach Woods. We'll take it 2:38 to go in the first half. Cony leads by 11. It's the Rams 16, Lawrence 5.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Alrighty, 2:38 to go, first half. Timeout called by Coach Trevor Woods because nobody was back to bring the ball inbounds.
I think a couple substitutions, but good news is Roy checks back in for Lawrence. He's in. You know someone's going to come get the ball because Chris Roy, he's running the 7 seconds or less offense himself.
Here's Roy. Pass on the elbow to Stevens, right back to Roy. Roy to the basket, hit the bottom of the rim, and the rebound to Cony. One and done.
That looks there. He just left it short.
Yeah, that play's there. Nothing fancy about it. Here's Rowe to the right. Braxton Rowe all the way to the corner. Guarded by Roy. Roy down to the pivot for Conrad. Conrad backs in, turns in, and is fouled.
Nice play from Conrad. I think you were going to get a nice little drop step there from him.
Well, he's tough on the block.
Tell you what, that happens. I'm going to cut that clip out, and I'm going to send it to my dad.
There you go.
And then my dad's going to ask for the coach's number and say, hey, thank you for teaching him that.
Drop step teacher. Here's Conrad. Easton ready. On the way. Nope. One more. Dips, fires, nope. Hung on the rim, Stevens with the rebound. Stevens always in a hurry. Conrad picks his pocket. Conrad flying down on the far side is Powers, and a foul as Conrad hits the deck. And a foul is called.
Nice play by Conrad. I think he could have given that up a little bit sooner, but I'd love to see him looking for the open man there down the stretch as Stevens guarded him closely.
Cony ball on the baseline, 1:49 to go. Clock has stopped as it does under 2 minutes. The shot by Powers, no good. Rebound, Woods tied up with Conrad. That'll go to Lawrence. And the Bulldogs would love to get a hoop, cut this down to single digits before the half. Colby Powers, fourth grader from Albion. In fact, most of these kids are from Benton and Albion. That's traveling on Woods.
Yeah, shuffled there as he wanted to rifle that one off.
In fact, all of them but two. Grayson Breton is from Fairfield. Bennett Hotham is from Fairfield. The rest from Benton and Albion.
Interesting.
So some farm boys.
There were two Fairfield PAL boys teams too.
Yes,
also.
that's true. They've got that many out. That's nice to see. Powers on the right, minute 20 to go. Powers to his knees to pick up the loose ball. Right there on the baseline, back to Powers on the elbow. Jump shot short. Rebound, Price. Price, and timeout called by Cony coach Conrad.
Just in time, because I think that was about to be a travel.
1:12 to go in the first half. It's Cony 16, Lawrence 5. Back after this.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Notice the price of gas.
Mike Violet.
My bad. I hit the wrong button. I'm out of juice too, apparently.
Yeah. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Sean Packard back here at Folsom Gym in Fairfield. Here at Lawrence High School, it's our final game of the day, the boys' championship game in the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. The Oceanside girls have won the championship.
Over the Lawrence girls.
Yep, both Lawrence teams making it to the title game. All right, Cony ball on the baseline under their own basket. They lead 16-5. On the break, backdoor, Conrad's open, had a great look, missed the shot. Rowe with the rebound, held ball, stays with Cony. Coach wants play number one. We'll find out what it is. All right. On the break, ball on the other side to Rowe. Now to Rowe. Rowe, little shake and bake, over to Rowe. Rowe shoots, bank shot, no good. Rowe with the rebound, up and no good. Rebound, Conrad taken out of his hands, and now coming away with it is Proctor.
For a second, it sounded like you were trying to do your own Elvis and Costello shtick.
We were getting to that. All right, Proctor lost it, and guess what? We've got a jump ball. I know that's hard to believe because we only had 200 today.
Tell you what, you know how like in college football, what is it, All-State sponsors the extra points or whatever? Someone had just said for the PAL class, we'll sponsor the jump balls. Man, that company be out of business.
Oh. No doubt, if you charged them by the number of held balls called. All right, Conrad steals it. 30 seconds. He's got his dribble, so.
Took a second. He forgot for a minute, but he remembered.
Conrad over the timeline. 25 seconds left. To the foul line, to the elbow, and as he drives in, a block is called. I think that's going to go on Proctor. No shots.
They're keeping track of the fouls on the scoreboard.
Yep.
That was the 7th one for Lawrence.
Right.
Defensively.
Pass it to Powers. Baseline pop, just off. Rebound Rowe. Over to Conrad with 15. Conrad. Bounce pass off. Now to Rowe. Rowe from the foul line. The bank is no good. Rebound run down on the far side by Woods, but no, it is out of bounds. Last touch by Cony, though, with 4.1.
Rowe poked that out of bounds.
All right, you can roll it without fear of anybody getting it until half court. Picked up by Woods. Woods top of the key. No. And that is the end of the first half.
That would have been a crazy way to get your three.
Wouldn't it have been?
Yeah.
And that is it. First half done here in the boys' championship game of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. Our score from Folsom Gym in Fairfield is Cony 16, Lawrence 5. It's halftime. Back after this on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW. The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades. And Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
All right. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Sean Packard back. Our final half of basketball. Half. We've already had an overtime game today. Not that we have done, but we had an overtime game that turned into a sudden death overtime game. This one 16-5 in favor of Cony, and the Rams were the rock to start the second half. Powers in, and a block is called.
Lawrence player down.
Yeah, down on the play for the Bulldogs is Bennett Hotham. I
wonder if they knocked knees. He's holding his knee.
He gets up. Yep, I think that's a definite. That hurts, and Conrad gives him a hand off. And he's got, I think he might have floor burned it too. He's got a real raspberry look there on the knob of that knee.
That did not help.
Some ice. All right, so he is immediately out of the lineup, and in is Stevens.
Look who stole it.
Yep, it's Roy. Roy on Conrad. He's not afraid of that. Back out of Proctor. Proctor weaves in. Proctor throws it up. No good. Rebound Stevens. Stevens. A clean block, they say it was, so no foul is called, and he gives it off to Conrad.
That's a great take by Stevens.
All right, Conrad. Up, the shot is good. That was... Price, okay, thank you.
Yep, I got you.
Price number 1.
Correction for me. It was a great take by Proctor. Just went up too strong with it on that last Lawrence possession.
And a whistle here, and
I think he stepped on the inline, or sideline, excuse me.
All right, so it's turned over by Lawrence.
Breton lost sight of the ball and then stepped on the sideline trying to save it.
1 minute into the second half. Lawrence needs some stops and some makes. Here's Conrad. At the top, he's going to back it out.
I thought he was going to take it.
His father wants him to run a play. And they go down low to Rowe. Rowe stops from 5 and left it short. And the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Lawrence's ball.
There's a stop for Lawrence. Now can he get some points out of it?
All right, here is Colby Woods. Woods right up the middle. On the left of Breton. Breton beats Rowe, but Conrad comes over. Good rotation there, slowed him down. Woods lost it. It's picked up by Price. Price trying to go by Woods, and it's a carry. Okay.
That's what the ref called. I thought that was going to be a jump ball because it kind of dribbled it into I think that was Breton, dribbled it into his lap.
All right, here's Roy. Roy on the elbow to Stevens. Back to Roy. Roy throws up the runner, doesn't go. Rebound, Conrad.
That one was tough there. That Cony did a nice job crowding that pass.
Conrad right down Broadway. Goes under, up, and no. Couldn't finish it. Stevens.
He's got Breton
way ahead of the pack. You got to pass the ball there. The shot's no good. He's going to go to the line, but Breton's got a layup.
Now Breton took a 10-yard head start. Breton could have set up camp under the basket. Made himself a sandwich.
So Stevens is going to have to earn it. Stevens ready. Nope. Young Mr. Brathwaite, Quentin Brathwaite coming in and checking out of the game for Cony, Carson Powers.
I think one of the differences in this lead in the first half, Cony was a lot better from the free throw line in the first half.
One more shot here, eventually for Stevens. 18-5. Second one on the way. Got the roll. 18-6. 16 and a half minutes left in regulation. Brathwaite to Rowe. Rowe traveled.
Yep, shuffle those feet before he dribbled the ball. Can't do it with the head. You can head fake. You can't head fake and move your feet.
Plant them. All right, here's Woods. Woods over to Roy. Roy to the basket. Roy stops, throws it up. It's wild, no good. Brathwaite with the rebound. Brathwaite drives in. The runner by Brathwaite, no good, too hard. Rebound weak side, and we've got a foul here as Woods pulled the man down. That's Rowe. And Kawhi LePage coming in for Lawrence.
You made the comment earlier, but Brathwaite's a third grader. He is
I know.
Big third grader.
He's a tall young man. Well, his dad is tall.
That helps. Good genes.
Yep. All right, there it is to Brathwaite right under the basket, and Quentin hits.
Nice job. Faked up court, came right back all by himself.
20-6. The lead is 14, largest of the game for Cony. Woods. Lawrence in desperate need of a basket. Woods got it deflected back to him. Woods still had another dribble, throws it up no good, and Conrad clears the rebound. Conrad throws it down to no one in particular, and Woods able to step in front. Woods on a drive through everybody. Stopped on the right side of the key. Throws it up and in. Why not?
Tough shot there. He was getting a couple swipes from a few other defenders, and he rifled that one up there, drops it in, about touching the rim.
Why not? 20-8. Brathwaite, the runner from Q, no good, but Rowe right there for the rebound. Rowe shot off the side of the rim, and the rebound to Woods, and a contested ball there, which is illegal. He clearly had it, no defense. And so it goes to Lawrence. Bringing it up is Woods. Woods over to LePage. LePage lost it. Taken right away by Wing. Wing all the way. Wing, as he was going to go up, he lost it. He was going to put his left hand on it, and I think he might have kicked it with his knee.
I think he did too, because he kind of stumbled there at the end as well.
Here's Colby Woods, 20-8. Lawrence down by 12 with the ball. Over to Breton. Breton on the sidelines to Stevens, beats his man, the runner no good. Rebound to Cony. Out of the shoot, Wing. Wing crosses over, Wing at the foul line from behind, Proctor with the steal.
And Wing again, I think he's getting too out in front of his feet.
So Woods
just falls over.
Back outside of Proctor. Proctor left of the key. Proctor doubled, and you can't do that.
Nope, cannot double team.
That's a no-no. All right, Pushard and Collins coming in for Cony.
Like Price and Powers, I believe, taking a seat.
13 minutes left. LePage. Into Woods. Woods jumper from about 15 feet, no good. Weak side rebound. Proctor's fouled, and Chase Proctor's going to the line.
Tell you what, I like that ref on the far side because Conrad looked over and he was like, I was tall. What did I do? And that ref's immediately pointed and he said hips.
Okay.
Hips.
That's
lower
good to
bodied
know.
them.
Kids need to know that.
Right? Especially this age. I would love it all the time personally.
Chase Proctor. That knuckleball of his, no good.
But I'm with you, right? That kid wants to know why he got called for a foul. That's awesome.
Tell him. Second one by Proctor. A little more spin on that one. He hit it.
Nice job.
20-9. Lawrence within 11. 12:05 to go. Brathwaite. Brathwaite to the right. Brathwaite, the runner, too hard. Rebound. Proctor had it. Then Breton as it squirted free. Breton runs it up.
Carry.
Breton double dribble.
Yep. Kind of dribbled that high, kind of put it under like a running back, and then wanted to dribble it again.
All right, up off the bench for the Bulldogs is Knox Martin. And who's coming out? It's Grayson Breton.
Powers quickly back in for Cony as well. Conrad took a seat.
All right, Quentin Brathwaite, the third grader. He's the only one from grade 3 on the Cony roster. Pushard. Out on the foul line, Brathwaite beats his man. His runner banked in. Quentin Brathwaite hits 22-9. Woods over to LePage. That's a travel. They'll let it go.
Yeah, that ref too. So right in front of the ref.
Proctor up, no good. Rebound, Pushard. Referee discretion there.
Yeah.
Pushard over to Brathwaite. Brathwaite lost it on the dribble, and they call the Q man for the travel.
Yeah, that one he dribbled a little bit too close to himself, so he was trying to take a full stride and wasn't ready for it.
All right, 10.5 to go. Lawrence ball. Needs some offense. Colby Woods. Top of the circle. Defended there and knocked off the ball for a moment by Pushard. Now over to Stevens. Stevens goes on Pushard, doesn't go for him, but he's going to go to the line.
Nice play. Stevens, you're going to see a little half spin there, and then he kind of uses his body to quickly step back the other way, get some space.
Free throw here. Free throws here, that is, for Stevens. Needham, and he missed free throw number 1. All right, Rowe will come back in. This is Braxton. He's coming in for Collins. All right, one more for Stevens. Missed it, front rimmed it, rebound Brathwaite. Brathwaite driving. Quinton banks it in.
It's a very unusual floater because he doesn't really set, his body doesn't stop moving with that.
Yeah.
It's a very unusual delivery.
Yep, definitely unusual. It's almost a little awkward, but it works for him.
He's hit a couple here in rapid succession.
Stopping, throwing it up is Martin, no good. Rebound is taken down by Carson Powers. Brathwaite cross court to Wing. Under 9 minutes to go. Cony cruising now, leading 24-9. Wing, elbow jump shot, fills it.
Just need a little space there on the Brathwaite screen.
26-19. Cony running away with it. They lead by 17.
A small correct. 9. You said 19.
Oh, I said 19? 26-9.
The deficit was right.
Right. 26-9.
Yeah.
Missed there by Lawrence. Here's Wing. Wing ahead to Pushard. Pushard missed the shot. Pushard got his own rebound. Ooh. He gets mugged.
Mugged is a good way to describe. If he's got a little like Power Rangers wallet on him, you might want to check, make sure he still has it.
He got mugged.
I tell you, I think, granted, kind of making it up, but I would have maybe given him some shots on that one because he kind of turned around. He was going to hurl that.
Yeah, for all that pain, he didn't get any free throws.
No. And Brathwaite will take a seat as Conrad checks back in.
All right, my man Chris Roy is out. Dirt Dog in a row. Baseline, runner, no, front rimmed it. Rebound is cleared by Stevens. Stevens flying up court. Stevens fouled. Wing.
Wing on a reach. Which, frankly, I don't know. That's not really a bad foul because Stevens, I think, was gaining space on him.
All right, Grayson Breton leaning up against the wall for a second there to get a rest. I still say it looks like he's got work boots on. Shot by Woods is no good. Rebound to Pushard. Lefty all the way up. Pushard drives. No. Rebound, Conrad had it for the moment. Then Martin comes away with it. Martin gives it over to Woods. 26-9. The lead is 17. Woods, left side, pop by Proctor is good.
Nice pass. Proctor just got completely lost there. Wide open, easy jump shot.
26-11. Proctor gets him in double digits. Powers, timeout called by Cony. We'll take it to 6:50 to go in this one. Cony in control. Rams 26, Lawrence 11. You're watching live coverage of the boys Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic Grades 3 and 4 championship game on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
All right, out of the timeout, Carson Powers. Down low in the pivot to Conrad. Conrad turns, the shot won't go. Rebound on the weak side to Woods. Lawrence needs baskets fast. Woods, that's a travel.
Right idea, I think, to hit the brakes. He also could have dropped that off to Stevens, who was waiting for him, but shuffled his feet.
Cony ball. Here's Wing. Wing at the top, trying to go to Powers, knocked away Stevens. Then it hits a foot and rolls out of bounds, but I think a call before that.
Yeah, they're going to say that the back ref called possession Lawrence,
right.
so illegal defense.
So, ball belongs to Lawrence. 6 minutes left. Colby Woods. Takes a trip to the right, goes all the way. The layup, no good. Nice move by Colby, couldn't finish it. Rebound, Conrad. Conrad, down court, beautiful pass for Powers, and he lays it in. That's the assist of the day there for young Mr. Conrad. Easton threaded the needle.
Wow, drop that in the bucket.
28-11.
Wow.
And a good finish by Powers. Whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Wing got two hands on Breton over there.
Inbounding situation. Breton will put it into play for Lawrence. Breton looks into Powers, into Woods. Woods fires, no. Rebound Conrad. Conrad, right down Broadway. Conrad backs it out. Cony has plenty of time to take plenty of time. That's a tip on the block. Conrad with the putback, though, and Easton Conrad hits.
Like about that, too. Conrad on the offensive rebound. Didn't bring it down. Keep it up high. Be big.
30-11. The lead is 19. Biggest of the game. Martin drives. Runner does not go down, and Cony with the rebound. Conrad. Conrad at the top. Conrad brings it back. Now drives. Conrad all the way. That's an easy one.
Nice take.
That's an ice cream cone there.
Well, especially with his height, you can eat up distance in a hurry with some long strides.
32-11. Cony's got that championship feeling. They're 4 minutes away. Baseline right side, Stevens. Stevens drives, shot is off, rebound Conrad. Conrad, another long down court pass for Wing. He can't catch it.
Took his eyes off at the last second because he wanted to see who was with him. He's going to drop it off to Arlo Archer.
All right, Collins and Brathwaite back in for Lawrence, LePage, and Roy.
Price and Wing out for Cony. Woods and Martin for the Bulldogs.
All right, here's Roy. Roy over to Breton. Breton, pocket pick by Quentin Brathwaite. Brathwaite over to Rowe. Rowe stops and pops, misses. Rebounds. Lawrence, nope, Brathwaite's got it. Brathwaite says, what the heck, I'll hoist one up there. No good. Conrad nailed. And Conrad's going to the line.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Brathwaite just picks that up and fires. You're going to see offensive board there, and Proctor comes in and makes sure that's not an and one. That was a good hockey body right there.
It was. All right, Easton Conrad at the line. Short. Clock still running. It will until we get to the 2-minute mark, and then any stoppage 2 minutes in will result in the clock stopping. Not mattering a whole lot either way. Conrad's second one. Rolls off. Rebound out of bounds off Cony.
Yeah, Rowe tracked that down, couldn't quite get his hands on it.
Chris Roy. Roy to Stevens. Stevens inside, the runner no good. He's going to the line.
Nice play by Stevens. He had Breton baseline too if he wanted him, but is able to, I think, on the hesitation turn there and then draw the contact from behind.
Clock stops at exactly 2 minutes. Stevens shooting two. Short. Pushard about to come back in for Cony. One more for Stevens. Swish.
Nice adjustment.
32-12. Quentin Brathwaite. Inside, lost it to Stevens. Stevens galloping. Conrad right with him. Conrad, smart play, hands up, and he disrupted the shot. That was great defense there by young Conrad.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play.
Oh, wow, look at that fancy dribbling by Pushard, and he almost finished it.
That was a great stop.
And unfortunately, on the baseline there, Collins had the ball and stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, but like I also wanted to go back. Conrad checks out. Nice play there because that's how you don't get a whistle. You put your hands up and you run with them.
Yep.
You'll get a lot of leeway from the refs by doing just that.
Here's Roy. Over to LePage. Forgot the ball. Gets it back. LePage. Down low. Finds a receiver. That's Roy. Roy goes in, and Roy's going to the line.
I said earlier, ship's going down. Roy's still. He's bailing water still. He's gonna fight to the end.
Right. Chris Roy shooting 2. 3 dribbles, a spin. The shot is no good.
Not a friendly bounce.
One more for Roy. 1:18 to go. No good. Rebound to Hotham, though. Hotham.
Go back up again.
Yeah. He don't want to put it up. He wants to pass it. He goes to Roy. Roy will put it up. He missed the shot. Rebound on the far side. Comes down to Cony, and they give it to Brathwaite. Brathwaite over to Wing. Wing drives. Wing's runner. Good!
Wing hit the deck, too.
34-12 and a 30-second timeout because Coach Conrad wants to get his bench people in. So clock stops with 54.4. So the Oceanside girls win the championship over Lawrence. And now the Cony boys within 54 seconds of a title.
And ironically enough, those are the two teams that we obviously did 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th graders last year, like they're doing the tournament this year. The two teams I remember were Oceanside because they had a feisty point guard for the girls, and I think that was 3rd and 4th grade last year, I believe. So she must have moved on to 5th and 6th. And then I remember Cony because Brathwaite was an extremely good player, was the older brother, as we've come to find out of the Q-Man.
All right, Lawrence's ball. We'll see those 5th and 6th graders in a couple of weeks. They'll let it roll. Roy with 50. Roy laid it off to Stevens. Stevens goes in, under, up, and in.
Nice play.
34-14. Pushard up top. Whips it down low to Collins. Collins lost the handle. Collins gets it, and Collins got it away to Wing. Wing under the basket. Shot is no good.
They wanted Collins to get that basket.
That one by Brathwaite is no good. Muscle tussle. Held ball. It's going to go to Lawrence.
Roy got the worst of that as Rowe got pulled onto Roy. Hope he's all right.
Well, he's trying to shake it off right now. And Roy picks it up. Roy hit. And a foul. This will be a possession foul with 17.9. This thing's going to end at some point.
Not until Roy gets another shot up.
But not until it's over.
That's true. Here it comes. This is going
Roy,
up.
There's the shot. No good. Rebound Pushard. Pushard pushing. Pushard all the way. Got it!
Oh! How about that? You're going to see this replay.
Highlight reel play down the stretch.
He hit the deck.
Bryce Pushard. He pushed it. Got the hoop and the harm.
Hey, he hit hard, but rings that one around. What a shot.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Brathwaite, up and no good. Rebound, Rowe, no good. Rebound, jump ball. Lawrence with one last fling. Breton. Roy will let it roll. Picks it up, goes up, dribbles it off a foot. Pushard traveled about 7 times, and that's it. The Cony boys win the championship. Final score here in the boys' title game of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. The Cony Rams 36, the Lawrence Bulldogs 14. The trophy presentations are coming up after this on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
All right, back here in Fairfield at Fosun Gym. Medal and trophy presentations. We have no mics down there. Their sound system's not working, so we'll try to pick up what we can. Here is Lawrence coach Trevor Woods.
Classy move, thanking all the volunteers and the organization.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. Refs
all
included.
The refs, people just helping out. The concession people. The concessions were great here.
Scoreboard.
All right, here are the medals.
You put your roster away, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I was when I went before we started here in this session here at the high school. Hit the bathroom, and on the way out, I'm a little hungry. Wanted to grab something to eat. Realized I didn't have any cash because I don't carry cash anymore. So I asked the guy, "Do you take a card?" He goes, "No, but we have Venmo." So I'm like, this is a first for me. I've paid for a popcorn and a water at Lawrence High at a basketball game with Venmo.
That's crazy.
All right.
Who would have thought? I would have thought based on you would have got the nice face discount. Man, I like the cut of your face. Here you go.
All right, there's my man Chris Roy, Dirt Dog, and Little LePage, Kawhi. He gets a special word from the coaches.
Yeah, a couple of players on this Lawrence team definitely taking it hard.
See, I like my boy Chris Roy. He's looking over that medallion really close to see what's on it. Good for him.
So Lawrence gets both teams a championship. Unfortunately, both teams runner-up this year in the 3rd and 4th grade level.
All right, now the Cony champs will get their trophies. Coach Ryan Conrad.
It was fun to watch both coaches on the sideline. I don't know how much you could see during the stream, but Coach Woods and Coach Conrad apparently know each other super well. They're giving each other some crap throughout the broadcast. Hugged and chatted for a second through the congratulations line as well.
Those will look nice on the mantle. Bryce Pushard.
Hey, you start building that highlight tape now. You go to Central Maine Sports on YouTube. You can find a couple things.
Talk to your parents about getting a shelf put up, trophy case, whatever it takes, in your bedroom. Start collecting the hardware, baby. Carson Powers. His last name isn't defense, it's Powers. The 3rd grader, Quentin Brathwaite.
That'd be a great man. He is such a big 3rd grader. That kid's going to be 6'+", 6'3".
Easton Conrad, last but not least. And now the big trophy. That's a big one right there. Given to the champions on the boys' side of the Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic. Congratulations to the Cony Rams. With a win here this afternoon, a resounding win, 36-14. So that will wrap it up for our broadcast. For Sean Packard, Also for John James. Also thanks to Gary Poulin on our sales staff.
Yes.
Tatum Welch on our sales staff. Bob Hafford on the sales staff as well for putting this all together. And for AJ Knight, I am Mike Violet saying so long from Lawrence High School. Thanks for being with us for the 2024 Fairfield PAL Hoops Classic on the Score.
You've been listening to the Fairfield PAL Hoop Classic live from Lawrence High School in Fairfield at CentralMainSports.com, part of Central Maine's Home for Sports, 1160 The Score. Today's games have been brought to you by Varney Chevrolet. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. Sheridan Corporation, building on our promise since 1947. Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 to 2025. The Harry J. Smith Company in Waterville, serving the community for more than 100 years. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan, where you go for antivirus protection. Carroll's Paving, residential and commercial asphalt paving. Boley's Famous Franks in Waterville, bringing back a classic. And by Belanger's Drive-In in Fairfield. Big smiles, big servings. For all of your local Central Maine sports, keep it right here at CentralMainSports.com and 1160 WSKW.